All right, take two. Back. Justin's already ruined the mood of the show like only he can.
I thought you were going to come out wacky and laugh.
Oh, I always thought so too. I'm sure he'll have his show on that stupid fucking Twitter Spaces thing. You can't even hear. It's disaster.
What are you
Absolute disaster.
That was fantastic.
Sucked.
I think it's good because then you get people popping in, whereas I assume it's hard
Who
for
cares
Justin
who
to get
pops
guests.
in? Pops in.
Well, fans pop
Oh,
in.
what are you doing here? Oh, what are you popping in?
I'll tell you,
Popping in.
as a man, as Justin's mentor, I watched that thinking he's outdone Mike and the Minifans. This is what the technology we needed back then.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Good enough. You gonna do on Twitter Spaces again today, guys, or no?
We talked about like going from platform to platform. So
okay.
I don't know.
Innovators. Jumping around.
Well, trying different things.
So what
Why
else?
not? I put it on YouTube still.
Oh, no, I understand that. But what other platforms are there?
Well, you could
I don't know.
You could go
about
on Instagram Live because I do think we alienate. There's a lot of people on Instagram that follow this show. We alienate.
We have
them
a
little
show
bit.
page on Instagram.
Correct.
Okay. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can do live streaming just like Twitter Spaces there.
TikTok?
TikTok, you do not want us on TikTok.
We're not gonna
I
be
would have
on TikTok.
followed you.
We're not on
We
TikTok.
followed that.
Mike's on.
You would
Mike
have seen me
is killing
killing
it on TikTok right
Blind
now.
Mike Geary.
Oh,
baby.
my God.
Oh my God! I've got dozens of followers.
The teenagers love it. They can't get enough of it.
They're ready out. They're like, he's talking delirious.
It's amazing. If I said to you the name Dan Albertson, would you know who that is?
No, I don't believe so.
You guys know.
Marv's son, maybe?
Well, Marv is Albert.
Marv Albert.
Oh, Marv
Albert-
Albert's son.
wait.
Yeah. Dan Albertson, yes.
Okay, yeah.
This Deshaun Watson story came out in the Times yesterday. And I feel horrible for these women. It's a really crazy story. But what was not covered enough was Dan Albertson. That's Deshaun Watson's friend who goes with him on massages but doesn't realize it's sexual in nature.
What the?
Yeah. There is this epidemic of this going on right now where these guys, like, they'll meet up with their friends, 4 or 5 friends, and they'll be like, yeah, let's go to a massage parlor before we go out.
I've heard of this.
And the friend is like, well, this must be a therapeutic event. We all must be suffering physically.
Do you think Dave had like one of those cartoon bubbles, like zoinks?
Just to me, you got jerked off, Dave.
All right. Yep. I was trapped. It was like my Tourette's when I just like, yep. Great time, though. Great time.
I had to staunchly defend you in my home.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Thank you for doing that.
Alba was like,
Why? It was.
Justin says you're not loyal, but you approved. It seems
it's
you are.
outrageous. I
We'll get there
defended
in a
Dave.
second. Well, guy goes what? You said it was 3 months ago?
Oh, no, this is like 10 years ago. I fell in love with the stripper that was a wild night.
What was
wild
that?
Night. I fell in love with a stripper that night. We got shot at that night. It was a bachelor
You
party.
got shot at?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
So we were going in a limo.
I was kidding.
Nobody buries a story like Dave.
We were going in a limo. It was a bachelor party to that location. I don't remember that. But either way, we were going on the highway. We were on 95. The limo cut off somebody coming off an exit. Turned out that guy was somebody with a gun who
It was
was pissed off.
2012?
No, it was way before. Dave's buddy Chris Wallace died that night, actually.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Actually, it was longer than that. It was probably like 2008 or 2009.
Did you get a picture with Ray Lewis after or no?
I did not. This is not a bullshit story. It's
Yeah.
not a bullshit story.
I believe you. So
I have. I don't want to call them because I don't want to implicate anybody
Sure,
else
I
in this.
understand.
He cut off somebody. That person drove up, showed their gun to the limo driver, and the limo driver, the asshole that he is, grabbed his gun from his console and pointed it back at them. And they shot, which I think were joking rounds, and we all just fucking.
How do you know?
hit the
How do you know the
deck.
difference between the?
I don't know, but he shot. He shot, and we all hit the deck. That's all. We all hit. Big limo too, so it was.
Is it like one guy says the other guy, whatever. Guy walks into a bar and the other guy shoots his gun, or is it like, boy, I flew in here from Tulsa and they shoot guns? Like, I don't. What do you mean,
It's a
joking?
traumatizing night. I don't know why we're joking about it anyway. But.
So there was the massage.
Yes.
Well, first of all, you must have smelled great though while the guns were being shot.
Holy shit! I was so goddamn clean.
Clean as can be.
I would do that minus the hand job. I would do that once
Which didn't
a week
happen,
if I
of
could.
course. Yeah.
No.
The hand job?
No,
Yeah.
certainly not.
Didn't or did happen?
Did not, of course.
Did not. Yeah, I didn't know what was appropriate. I got trapped, so it is.
Sure.
what it
Right.
is
No,
at
I
this
understand.
point.
So and then you.
I know I said no. By the way, I did say stop. Did I say that? That's in this story.
Well, I've told.
I said stopped.
I famously
said
told
stop.
my Me Too story on EI years ago. I don't remember Mike or not.
I don't know.
It's not as dramatic as Dave.
Retell.
So put it this way: I didn't pay this person cash to do this horrible thing to me like Dave did.
Okay.
So I had a friend of mine years ago. Obviously years ago. I was in 5th grade or 4th grade. No older than Harry Minahan is now.
All right.
And I had a friend of mine in Winchester. He had an older sister. And you'd go over there a couple of days, once in a while and play or whatever. And one day I went upstairs to his room and his sister said, "Hey, Kirk, and I went in there, and she literally took her shirt off and took her bra off in front of me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
But I didn't know
pretty
what the fuck was going on. I got out of the room.
Right. Oh, you thought
Against my will.
You thought some bad news was
Well, I didn't know what was going on.
right.
You know,
right. You said, knock it off, lady.
I was just kind of confused and horrified by it.
I got you.
I didn't know what was going on. She
And
was
if you
in-
could have that moment back, you'd like to get that one back, huh?
I was so young. I was like 10. I don't think so. She was like 7th grade.
He still thinks about that fondly.
7th grade?
Boy, I wish.
Yeah.
You're hooking up with girls in 7th grade. You're
No,
making out
she
with
was in
girls.
7th grade.
Oh, she
I was in like 4th.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave was pounding us. So you fell in love with a stripper that night as well.
Yeah, she was texting me after.
Wait, what a
all this
rom-com
stuff.
this
Yeah.
guy lived.
No, it was like Hangover-ish stupid. That's like my one good story in life. Huh. Yeah, it was a
Whatever
while
happened
back.
to her? Do you know or no?
Oh, she's probably a lawyer now, I'm sure.
Well, you
at
never
this
know. I
point.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm
You know.
sure she's
Put her
doing
through
well.
law school.
Yeah.
I mean, there's very many things I don't get about the Deshaun Watson thing. It's like 300 things. Number one, why the fucking Browns signed this guy to this contract when this was hanging over the entire time. Mike will defend Deshaun Watson.
I think it was a
second.
smart signing.
Yes. But like, I don't get the, like, I've never just like the hand job thing.
Meaning what?
Well, like, I can
Why
do
you
it.
would want a
I can
hand
do it.
job that
Like,
badly?
I can do, I'm Beethoven. Like, I'm the master of it.
I don't
I've,
get that either.
I've done it to myself forever.
What? If you're getting a massage anyway, right?
If
She's
you're- but if
going
you're just-
down in that area.
Give me a blow.
Why-
If you're Deshaun Watson, give me a fucking blowjob.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. Let's have a little class here.
But
You don't
why
wanna-
not? But if you're Deshaun Watson, why not? At this point, you're meeting. By the way, and a lot of it's against their will, it seems. So I mean,
Yes.
let's be clear about this. Like Deshaun Watson's a fucking creep. He's gonna be kicked out of the league. That my prediction is he'll never play in the NFL again.
To Dave's
Kirk
point,
Cousins guarantee. But I'm sorry, Mike. But if you're Deshaun Watson, why not just contact like legitimate prostitutes at that point
yeah.
and just have
'cause
consensual?
it's
what turns
the
them on,
answer
I guess.
is that yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the power
right.
things
We've
are-
done this.
He is a
Right.
predator.
Right, we've done this forever. Right, yeah. So I don't get. Yeah, so I guess that's the answer, I suppose.
And he just wants to help black business owners. Apparently.
That's true.
Yeah,
He does
black
want to do
female
that.
business
He does want to
owners.
do that. That is true. And he has. He's put a lot of money in there, but 66 different ones.
It's true.
To Dave's point, though, it is much classier to get a hand job than a blow job. Like usually parties will say we've got wine, champagne. We'll jerk
Hand
you
jobs?
off. We'll jerk you off. Yeah.
You want to go over the hand job, bro?
We're all in top hats and tuxes.
I don't know the word, but it's also kind of like a technical experience, right? Like there's definitely a difference between a blowjob and a hand job. Obviously.
Clinical, you mean?
I would
like
say
It's
so.
more of a clinical, like it's not, obviously it's not as
What's the
big of a
difference,
deal.
Mike? Come here. Come over. Let's see that mouth of yours.
Hand jobs are better if you do them yourself.
I disagree
Lady
with that.
doesn't know what she's doing.
I disagree
know
with
about
that.
that.
No, blowing yourself is great. You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm sorry.
You're out of your mind. So let's question the world. Would you if you could? We'll go around the room. Justin.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I would.
Dave?
Would you blow with your mouth?
No, blow yourself with your fucking elbow.
would not- vacuum
No, I
cleaner.
would not put my penis in my mouth. No, I
You
would
put your hand on it.
Yeah, because I can like easily wash my hands like very
Mike has
quickly.
tasted his own semen many times, so he doesn't care. You'd swallow, right? You've tasted your semen before.
I wouldn't swallow because it would shoot into the back of your throat. That seems like a lot.
Would you talk dirty to yourself while you're doing it?
That'd be tough.
Would you be like, you like that? And then go back in and do it some
Yeah.
more?
I do like a nice scenario, so
That's
I
what I
guess I'd
mean.
be punishing myself. I would try it once, but I wouldn't make it. I don't think it would be my main way of jerking
There are people,
off.
I mean, it's got to be a video somewhere where somebody's doing it, right?
Oh, people have done it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I want to watch that, if I'm being honest.
No, can't
I
imagine.
don't think I want. I don't think I will. I don't know.
I would bet it's not sexual.
My penis is so gross.
It's so absurd.
But think about like I always say this about everything. Like think of the first guy who masturbated. What a fucking moment that must have been.
Yeah.
Where he's like, holy shit, I can do this.
Yeah. What was he doing?
And what scenario was that?
Well, he was obviously hard as a rock and didn't know how to get rid of it.
He must have had a wet dream,
Yes. Oh, interesting.
right? I mean, I know it's Adam
Yeah,
and
but
Eve. I know
how would
it's
you
two
know
people.
that that's how it happens?
Well, how did I know? That's how I did it.
Right.
I had no.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
just instinct. I
I was
guess.
no different
Male
than the first
instinct.
caveman, really.
Raw masculine instinct.
Yeah, I think.
This guy's just going at it.
Is he really?
Nice, Justin. Nice. That's,
I needed to see how it's done.
Yeah.
But my thing is at that point, like when you're jerking off, you're either watching porn or thinking of something. If you're blowing yourself, you can't be watching porn.
No. Well, you can take a peek over.
Well,
every once in a while.
you just need really to watch porn to get hard. Like you don't need to continue.
But even that, okay, but you need like a scenario you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you're blowing yourself, I think you'd be like not real focused.
Yeah, so this guy
That's what I'm
went-
saying. I don't think
Like
it's a
I have a
sexual
cock in
thing.
my mouth.
I don't think it's
I do,
sexual. It's very.
I do hate when I'm about to go and then I can't watch the porn anymore. You know, like that. Basically, like
Oh, so she let you, the masseuse let you watch porn? That's good. That's excellent.
Is that the only way you
And she
come?
cleans me after, which
great.
is ideal.
What's that, Justin?
So this guy, he just kind of like blew himself to get him going.
Yeah.
And then he kind of finished himself with
Yeah, I
his
get
hand.
that.
and
I
then
get
he
that.
finished
You're
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that makes
You're
total
nice and
sense.
moist. You're nice and moist at that point.
Yeah.
Then why not?
Right.
Did he spit on his own penis or no?
Well, you wouldn't have to. I don't
No, he
think,
just goes
right?
straight. He just goes straight for it. Docky Ron on Pornhub.
He doesn't slap his own ass or anything, does he?
No, he's just looking into the camera.
Justin, I'd like you to do that at the Wilbur.
I can try.
Okay, get well then. What?
I
Is there
will.
a try?
No, do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, I mean, so Justin is going to. You might want to. Well, I don't know if we can tweet that out,
No,
Dave, or
I
not,
think
but
we
Justin's going to flay himself at the Wilbur.
Okay.
Second show. We'll give him an extra.
Just the second show.
We'll give him even more time to
The
get
dirty,
loose.
the nasty show.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, the late night special. give him all day to get limber. I think people would like that.
Yeah.
certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will admit this, that the massage room porn is my favorite porn.
No,
so
see,
I wonder
that's
if that
very
was
telling.
Deshaun.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder
gee, I
if
wonder.
that was Deshaun's thought process.
Really?
Yeah.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice and clean.
See, that seems clinical to me.
It seems clinical.
Yeah, that seems very clean. Yeah, right. That feels
The
like the
bathing
doctor's
thing is
office.
very weird,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do they bathe him in these
well, I
scenes?
do like the fake hospital and stuff. I do like those ones.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I just always think of people being sick in the hospital if I watch that. I'm like,
It makes sense.
yeah, like someone's coughing or I don't know. Someone's like, there's old people there. Someone's dying.
Yeah.
No, give me
And
a
I always think this lady's not very professional.
No,
this
this
is
is
horrible. This is
really some code violation
good
here.
bedside manner, I suppose.
Don't you want it
Someone's
to be
a doctor?
Don't you want it porn to be like more authentic? Like almost.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't like.
But not only people are fucking in hospitals.
But you
a lot,
used to
Dave.
talk
I don't
about
know how authentic.
You used to
is.
talk about like Brandy Love. Like that's not authentic. Like so, I would never watch Brandy Love.
So you're saying if I watch a hospital scene, you're going to tell me it's rooted in
Yeah, it's usually-
authenticity?
It's usually taped a little bit. Like it doesn't look like HD quality all
not
the
live.
time, and it's like
David Fincher presents
well, she has back problems, right?
Daniel Day-Lewis. I like the brand. I've said this. Brandy Love is gone for me. I've lost her. But like,
Sad.
it's like that other TV show. You lose these things, Mike.
I've probably said this before, but I'm surprised the Brandy Love feud didn't make her more of a
I
staple.
know.
in
I
here.
think that says a lot about my willpower.
Yeah.
Right. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done here. I'm sure. Meanwhile, she's probably she's one of these gun nuts, right?
Yes.
Seems like it, yeah.
I've said it's the weirdest feud of all time, and that I don't know what happened. Still,
I know.
I like Bruce Springsteen. I chose Bruce Springsteen over Brandy, which I would choose all day.
Someone tweeted at her like, "Hey, can you Brandy? Can you tweet out Bruce to KMS?" And she was like, "Oh, Kirk likes Bruce. It's over."
Yeah. And meanwhile, now Max
So weird.
And on the other side, Max Weinberg probably won't come on because I'm at Barstool, right?
Probably.
Maybe.
The fucking
They're
East Street
very
Band.
quick,
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. You see Bruce with Coldplay the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened.
Any good?
I love the guy.
Does he just hang out? Is he always in New Jersey? Like, if you did a live show in New Jersey, would he just show up?
Let's not get out of control here. When was the last time he did a big live show in Jersey before that?
I'm just saying it's strange. That
Well, Chris Martin, Bruce is his hero, he said. So he did a couple Bruce songs with him.
he's your hero too.
Chris Martin
Good point.
said Bruce Springsteen's his
It's a
hero?
tattoo, a Bruce tattoo on his arm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. I like
Yeah, it's
Coldplay.
weird that
I think
that
Coldplay's
Bruce
better than-
Springsteen
Well,
is...
where's Chris Martin from? I think his hero would be like Paul McCartney or something.
Why?
Because he's English.
Yeah, but so what? Like, are you saying it to me, Mike, or to Chris, or to Dave?
To Dave.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't have an American music hero if you're from Britain?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked
Shocked
by
that
it.
Bruce
Well, it's not
Springsteen
like-
is somebody's hero?
It's not the craziest thing in the world, but
If I said to you, Mike, if I said to you, Mike, there are 5 potential musical heroes for Chris Martin.
Sure.
Like maybe you wouldn't guess them, but if we played if I told
Say
you it was
Mick
Bruce
Jagger, Paul
Springsteen,
McCartney.
would you, maybe Bono, I would say for sure. I think
Yeah.
there's some real echoes there.
no, you would if you.
But if I said to you, hey, it's Bruce Springsteen, would you be like, holy fuck, what?
no, but you would start asking questions. If it was Bono, you wouldn't ask
What
questions.
question would I ask him?
Wow, that's weird.
No, it's
weird.
not weird. He's
Influences-
Bruce Springsteen.
What's your angle here, pal?
What are you talking about?
What's your
Weird.
game?
It's weirder than Bono. It's weirder than Paul McCartney.
it's not.
weirder than Ringo Starr.
It's weirder than Ringo Starr, that
No,
Bruce
Beatles.
Springsteen is.
Beatles. Anybody in the Beatles.
Why?
It just
say-
is. It just is.
I don't like Chris Martin
true.
trying to assimilate to our culture. I say drag him out of here.
I'm fine with that. Kick him out.
Good riddance.
But yeah, he did 2 songs and it was whatever. It was fine. The point is, Bruce actually sounded pretty good, which I was happy about.
Detracted from Coldplay, I thought.
Oh, the terrific band.
I think they're good.
Yeah,
It was all yellow.
Yeah, they're fine. They're not from. I would not say they're for men necessarily, but I hate to.
I
I,
like
don't mean to genderize, but they're
You a
not.
big 40-year-old virgin fan? Huh?
I know all those jokes. Yes, I sure do.
They're a great live band, though. They're great live.
I like that song they did with something just like this.
Oh, sure. With the
called
Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's a
Six
good
Shoes. probably one of the most beautiful songs ever written.
Give me that. Give me something just like this, Dave. Give me that jam, would you? Okay. Jam me with that, would you? Jam it right in there.
This is a problem with YouTube now, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Firing those guns away, joking around.
You want to go see the Chainsmokers later this month? Asking Mike. That's true.
They is
How the hell
not.
do you know that?
They
Did you
is
talk
not
to him?
bisexual.
How do I know?
Yeah.
He said it, hasn't he? He's.
To you? I don't know.
He just wears dresses and things.
What's your problem with that?
I didn't say I have a problem with that.
Pluto TV, which I love, has a Johnny Carson channel. I've talked about this. And they had an old episode on with Caitlyn Jenner. And it says Caitlyn Jenner on the thing. And
It does.
and I think they bleep out or when they refer to the name of the former whatever, 1976.
Oh, you mean in the info it says Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like on the screen. It's like
Johnny actually says he's that's how
CGI.
they brought it back. I wonder
if
maybe
they
Johnny
did
can
that.
call and do that for us.
There's
Just
no
not
way.
doing anything else.
There's no way they did that like on the Kardashians, and he was on every single episode.
What do you mean? Like, so where
Oh,
are the,
right.
where are the Kardashians available now? Like,
Now they're on Hulu.
Oh,
He's
right,
not
'cause
on that show.
She.
Oh, well, no, but where are the old episodes available?
on Hulu, I would
Well,
imagine.
they're owned by NBC, I think. So it was E, right?
Okay.
Well, so is that they are all on Hulu now, or on Peacock or whatever?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, so so if I go back to season 4 or whatever, if Caitlyn Jenner's on there, they still run those? You think?
I would assume so, and I guarantee they didn't change the name.
Book Kim Kardashian.
Got it.
Thank you.
Lock.
This is quite a day.
Say
Kanye.
we say we want to talk about prison reform or something like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm happy to talk about that with her.
Yeah, she's into that.
Say we want to talk about various lawyerings. So, reel her in.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I want to talk about Bob Kardashian. We're doing an episode about Bob Kardashian. I would do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I'm tell everyone now the Wilbur Show is going to be a Bob Kardashian tribute show.
That's nice.
It's his entire biography. Yeah. It's actually Rome episode 6 is going to be the Wilbur Show. So I predict Deshaun Watson will never throw. I famously said that Jerry Callahan got all worked up that Ray Rice would never play down the football again the minute the story happened. Deshaun Watson will never throw a football again in the NFL. Kirk Minahan guarantee lock it up.
Yeah, the no fun league.
Dunzo. That's right. Yes, of course. Yes.
But the Browns knew what they were doing. They took a shot, right? He's that talented. You take a shot if you need a quarterback.
yeah, if you don't have the moral, yeah, it's
like a first-round draft
If the
pick.
moral, it's just like the LIV Golf. If the moral part doesn't bother you, then and I'm not judging people who do. I'm just saying if that part doesn't bother you, and like Deshaun Watson couldn't have come to Boston. Like it wouldn't have happened. Like I think the media they would have been jumping all over it right away.
Yeah.
Which almost makes it appealing to Belichick, I think, though.
True. And thank God I saw Dave tweet this. I like when another coach gets fired and like other coaches have to weigh in on it from other sports.
Yeah.
Like I saw people tweeting out, real adults, like, I like Bill Belichick. Who gives a fuck what he thinks about Bruce Cassidy being fired? What does Bill Belichick know about hockey? That'd be like if the manager of Target got fired, the manager of Walmart, but like who would even know? It's not even actually.
It's a shame.
It's actually not even true because Walmart and Target are like the same thing.
Right.
Hockey and football is not the same. Belichick's a great coach. He's the greatest coach ever in any sport ever. But like, I don't know why they always act like they're great friends. Bill Belichick is a fucking thing.
I was going to ask if they were
I'm sure
known
they
as
hang out.
friends or something.
Bruce Cassidy, I know. He lives in a town I know very well.
Lives in fear.
Who does?
Bruce Cassidy.
Why?
Because I think, what did Whitney say? He's on like number 16 at X Country Club.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Well, 9 things we had to cut out from Whitney's episode. When he ran through every advertiser we had that day. Idiot. Jesus Christ, moron. But he's a free man, Whitney.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, he's out.
Yep.
He's out.
He's in America?
He's back in America. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. And I don't understand the other guy Biz on that show who I like. Why is his head shaved?
They made some bet with the NHL playoffs.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because it is funny. I saw that. It's just a weird thing. You sit next to Wayne Gretzky. And he looks like his head looks like Dr. Phil. He's like the Dr. Phil hair. It's just funny.
Did you see his pump up speech?
I did.
Yeah, that was good.
It's great. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. And then could Gretzky be a bigger drip on that show?
Oh, Gretzky's awful.
It's just unbelievable. I was thinking of when Barkley started on TNT. Of course, Mike thought that was 3 years ago. It's 20 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Remember there was an episode, or was it you or Steve?
was me.
Oh, it
That wasn't
Dave.
me,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. One of you idiots. Who cares? You're all the same. I remember early on, it was a player with red hair, and I don't think it was Scalabrini.
Okay.
And it was like, it couldn't have been, because it was like when it started. I remember it was on late at night, they were showing highlights, and Ernie Johnson, there was a redheaded guy. Ernie Johnson said, oh, that's what we call an I Love Lucy. Or no, that's what we call Lucille Ball. And Charles Barkley said, why? Is he ugly?
Oh, Charles.
And I thought this guy is good. This is going to work out, I think.
There's a big debate. Justin had the Dave Portnoy show on the way in this morning.
I heard that where they like
Is
did it-
Alex Cooper bigger than Charles Barkley?
Well, I get the sense. So I listen to some of it. I like Dave's show. I like Eddie a lot, but I get the feeling that I don't know if it was Reddit or pushback. I feel like Eddie is now being
Yeah.
purposely.
Didn't I say the same thing? I was like,
combative.
is he forced to do that?
This
now?
happened a couple of weeks ago, where Eddie was really getting all over Dave about something to the point where it was
Podcast being canceled.
yeah, the ones that were canceled,
And
right?
the people that were let go.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like Eddie has been told he kisses Dave's ass so much, and now he feels like he has to fight back or something.
He was a level of angry where I was like, ease up on the guy, Eddie.
I would say that
he means well.
I would say that Alex Cooper is a much bigger figure, influencer on social media. Here's why: Charles Barkley's not on social media.
That wasn't the discussion.
Yeah, but he's not a
Okay,
bigger
yeah.
name.
Oh no. But if he was on social media, he'd be bigger. But she's a much bigger. Like Charles Barkley's not on social media.
No, I think he meant influence
but
in
it was-
terms of like people would know who they
Oh,
are.
if you ask
and
100
listen to
people?
what they say.
Is that what
yeah.
Dave said?
Dave's really impacted by like what I think is their digital exposure, not their real world exposure.
Well, if you ask 100 people on the street who Alex Cooper is, on this street out here, nobody would
No
know.
one's-
Nobody would know. But that's not to say that she's not hugely successful. Of course she is.
I think there are people that would call her daddy that wouldn't necessarily know it's hosted
Now,
by
if you went to
Alex.
100 people at a college sorority,
Yeah.
Yeah.
am I getting the right target or no?
Yeah.
Or is it older women? I don't know.
No, it's a right target.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Ask them who Charles Barkley is. None of them would know, and some of them would know Alex Cooper. So it kind of depends. I think, but if you ask 100 general Americans, is that the? Well, let me hear it. What's the debate?
Well, I don't know if I have.
I think we're arguing different things. So whatever.
Well, yeah, I said what the requirements were. You said you lose. Charles Barkley is better
this
than
is-
all you.
this is-
It's what
What's
you
the
said.
debate? What are we doing? We're jumping in late here.
The debate is basically like who. I think Dave started the conversation by saying Barstool has like basically like the best talent, like most
If you had,
influential
like,
talent.
I saw that the top six or
six
something.
Of like
Which
any
was funny
company.
because on a different day he would say the only reason these people have jobs is him and Dan. Yeah.
Right. So who are his top six? Dan, Dave.
He includes
Alex?
McAfee because McAfee started there.
I mean, okay, all right, okay, I'll give him that.
Who
He
else?
said PFT. He also mentioned like the Wallow and
Oh, the $1 million worth of game guys.
Yep.
Yeah, those guys are big.
He did mention Whitney.
Oh,
He
sure.
said
Yeah.
Whitney
Yeah,
like
yeah,
has
yeah.
such a
It's-
spear in hockey.
It's all bullshit. It doesn't even. The biggest thing it started with. He said he was more popular than Zac Efron. Zac Efron has 68 million.
Who's more popular than Zac Efron?
Dave Portnoy
No,
thinks
he is.
he's more popular than Zac Efron.
Oh, well, he's not.
But if Dave
But he's
Portnoy
very
were
famous. That's
walking
not a
down
put
this
down.
street, more people would know Dave than Zac Efron on this street.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Maybe we went to Milton or something.
What do you mean? Like, because we're in Watertown?
Yeah.
Okay, how about if we went to, I don't know, wherever, Washington, Illinois, and went to the mall there. Who do you think more people would know? By the way, I don't think a lot of people even know Zac Efron.
Well, just say like everybody were the same or so. I don't. It's all bullshit.
More,
Who
if you
gives
ask
a fuck?
100
Who gives a
Americans,
fuck?
more would know Zac Efron than Dave.
Well, who's gonna know like Ariana Grande? Nobody knows who, and she's
What?
the biggest pop star.
She's very famous.
No, I know, but like walking down this street, I don't think people would really point her out.
Well,
You're putting a lot on this street.
well, I'm just trying to say
Over
these
the
poor
bridge, you're
people-
saying?
They
It's
just spend a
all
whole day
bullshit.
naming
It
people.
truly doesn't matter.
I
It's
get
all
recognized. Does that mean I'm like, would more people know me here than Zac Efron?
bullshit. Yeah,
No.
you could call anyone in high school and they'd be
It's a good point.
normal.
Like, I don't even know what the debate is.
Exactly. It's a
It's
bullshit
strange,
debate.
yeah.
What's so it's Alex Cooper versus Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
I mean, Charles Barkley's on a million commercials.
True.
I think what it boiled down to, well, I only heard a little bit of it, but basically what it boiled down to is he was using NBC, CBS, and ESPN or whatever as examples, and he's saying that basically Barstool has more recognizable figures than those
Oh,
networks.
it's not true. I mean, I don't, but that doesn't, I mean, you're telling me PFT is more famous than Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's just stupid. I don't even, do you think that, Dave?
But is Dan close? Is Big Cat close? Or
No,
Portnoy?
certainly not.
Stephen A?
That's- No,
I wouldn't think so either.
definitely not. But that doesn't, like, that's not even,
He thinks like Logan
it's all,
Paul
it's
is
all
the biggest in the world.
It's all segmented. It doesn't, I don't know why they even, like, would worry about that. Who cares? Like, I don't even know. First of all, nobody's, like, super famous anymore because everything's so segmented. But other than Stephen A. Smith, though, am I missing somebody else at ESPN?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
who's the second most famous person? A-Rod?
I guess.
at ESPN.
Well,
who's on the NBA coverage?
Buck and Aikman now, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, who's on the NBA like coverage?
Michael Wilbon.
Yeah.
I think Michael Wilbon is more famous than Dan Katz. He's been a part of the
I'll
interruption
bet it's pretty close now.
No way.
Now-
He's been part of the interruption for
with
20 years.
With people under 40?
Yeah, sure. How about over 40?
Okay, then I would go Wilbon.
That's what I mean. So I mean, it's like that's what I'm saying about segmented. Like it's all
It's all relative.
But Dan's part, like this digital world we live in.
I would rather have Dan for the next 10 years if I was running like a gambling
Yes,
company.
sure,
No debate. No debate.
people would like point at Dan and be like, "I know that guy, but I don't know his name."
Right.
Whereas Michael Wilbon, people would say that's Michael Wilbon.
But I don't think I could name you 10. Now I'm in Barstool, so I can name people. I don't think I can name you 10 people at ESPN who are absolutely hugely famous. We'll count. Well,
Mike Greenberg.
Yeah, I guess.
Depending where you go, Kirk Herbstreit.
Sure. All right. That's two. Buck and Aikman, I guess we'll count them for now.
Yeah.
Woj.
No. We can
Oh,
count
Schefter.
Schefter. Yep. He's been quiet on that Watson thing, by the way.
Would you say the other guy?
Stephen A. We said.
Would like Chris Mortensen.
No, not
He's
really.
pretty big.
Yeah, I guess
Football's huge.
sort of. But I feel like he's gone away. But okay, we're not even at 10. I don't think.
Who's the NFL countdown guys now? I don't even know.
Yeah, like, so you
Hasselbeck
can, now
and-
you're going.
But
Are
that's
they
what I
really
mean.
ESPN. Randy Moss, you can't really count.
Oh,
You
Randy
can't
Moss,
count
yeah.
You count like.
Steve Young, you can't count.
Well, they've been. Yeah, I could count Steve, but I mean, I don't think. I guess I don't think Steve Young's that super famous anymore. He's on 90210. But like, I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, as opposed to 15, 20 years ago when there was no internet, like then these guys were all massively huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what we're dealing with here is we would, if you had Dave on, we would argue with him, and then he would kind of make it so that his point is
Right.
technically
We make it
correct.
ours is right. Like,
Is correct.
Well, kind of like the Wilbon Dan thing is like the perfect crystallization, like half and half.
Exactly.
Like over 40. Like there were like 10 Sports Center anchors who were really famous 25 years ago.
Oh, it used to be. I mean, I'd
Patrick,
say more than 10.
Olbermann,
Stuart
Scott, Kilborn,
Berman, Kenny Mayne.
Kenny Mayne, Linda Cohen. I'd even say like if you were back then, like day
Yeah.
in day out, like these guys, whatever, 7 or 8. That were
Van Pelt, Butchie Gross.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were all, and now I couldn't tell you. I don't watch it, but I couldn't tell you one.
Yeah.
Van Pelt is still there. That's the only one I know.
But he doesn't do Sports Center anymore, right? He has his own show.
Oh, is it not? I thought it was like the 11 o'clock
Oh,
Sports
was it?
Center.
Okay,
or
yeah, but
something. I could be wrong.
I don't even know.
I mean, they've had so much turnover with like Sports Center anchors. It's not even.
It's because I mean, I guess. Anyway, what else? I don't know how the hell we got there.
Our friend Derek Ruskin, did you see it? He actually apologized the other day. He came back
back, baby.
finally. He's back. Remember Derek Ruskin? The
Suspension has been lifted.
Yes.
His suspension has been lifted.
Yes, he is back.
Is Bud Anderson? Is he still advertising with the station?
I assume Bud. I only heard the apology, but I assume Bud Anderson is forgiven him. It's only one strike.
It'd be great if the guy you talked to on the phone told Bud Anderson to fuck off. Calls him back.
Fucking business.
He's like, you know what? I've had enough of this.
So here's Rusky. He's apologizing.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I really know how to screw up, don't I? Like historic all-time screw-ups, right? That was a bad one. So, before we get going with our regularly scheduled program, I suppose, I want to take a few minutes and say a few things here. I want to tell Michael Turner that I am sorry
That you're such a pussy.
for the words I used about him on this program 10
Would that be
days
the Aaron
ago.
Andrews apology equivalent of that right there?
You're a disgrace! He's a stupid ass.
I'm sorry that you're such an embarrassment to your family.
Somebody tweeted me during the whole thing. Michael Turner was hitting like 320 or something. He was like a good player.
Yeah, but he's
What a
he's
loser.
a rental player.
He's a loser. Yeah.
You're forgetting the argument.
That's a good point. Sorry. Go back to my man Ruskin.
I'm sorry. I had an opinion, and it went way over the line. You're a disgrace! I was wrong. And I'm sorry about that. And I take full responsibility
Who else
for...
would be responsible for it?
Isn't it funny?
These sports guys are so stupid. Like, who the fuck would be? Who else would be responsible? It'd be great if you threw somebody else under the bus. Look, somebody else wrote this. I read it.
Isn't it funny when you break it down? He's literally saying, I had an opinion and it was wrong, and I'm sorry
Right.
for that.
What in the dang biscuit? Well, somebody give me your number. He's also just talking to himself. It's just weird. That part was always so weird to me when I did Soul. He's just talking to himself.
I like to think there's a guy in Arkansas driving around like, come on, Derek. Or Derek, whatever his name is.
I'm getting hotter. What was that? I'm getting hotter. What is that?
You're getting
That's
harder.
you. That's you.
No,
Talking.
I know. What is he saying? I'm getting hotter.
Hotter.
Hotter. That's you.
Oh, the heat of the company.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Right, it's heating and cooling, is it not?
That's how he
Oh, yeah.
measures his anger. Hot and
I
cold.
think the cooling part would be much more important in Arkansas. I would suspect, but I don't know. The winters probably get cold. I think. And right now I'm hot. Oh, okay. We'll go ahead. Jesus.
all of this that has happened. This is all my fault. And
So again, but to Mike's point, so if you just literally, you're on vacation or whatever, you're in business in the area and you want to hear a little sports talk, and you put it on right there.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you hear. What do you think he's talking about?
He assaulted someone.
This is all my fault. Like, oh my God, what did this fuck? I can't wait to hear this. What did this guy do?
that's been one of the difficult things about this, is that there is no one else to pass the buck off to
He's
here.
having a hard time getting past this point. We all know whatever you said these things.
It's also interesting that he's basically saying, I'd really like to blame someone else for this. Like,
Right.
I'd like to put the blame on my producer. Or something.
Jeez.
I know you won't buy it.
Is he on the air right now? What time was he on the air?
10, right? 10 or 11?
What's that?
What time was he on the air?
This
Show-
is all
when the
my
show
fault.
started.
And I'm sorry.
We forgive
You know, what I said was really bad. But it was also one of the worst sports takes that you will ever hear. Lost in all of that bluster, name calling, which was wrong, was a buried in there was a terrible sports take.
Imagine if you try to have a moment of levity right there. It's like, listen, let's loosen things up a bit, okay? Here's a joke. Every girl is bi.
Not a chance.
It's a month suspension for that guy, by the way.
I like that it's almost.
Is that right? The Washington Post guy, a month for that joke? For retweeting that joke?
Did they
Couple
say
weeks.
Did they say how long it was?
Okay,
I didn't think. Yeah.
Go ahead. What was that, Mike, you were going to say about this guy?
It's just interesting. It's almost not quite like Kevin Spacey apologizing for being gay, basically, but him apologizing for like his sports take of like that angle of it is very funny to me. As if like every time Skip Bayless is wrong, he puts out a statement.
That'd be good. That'd be good if Derek Ruskin did it on
terribly
YouTube
sorry.
like Kevin Spacey did. You see his kitchen? Hello.
Well.
Oh, what are you doing here?
You kill them with kindness.
Go ahead. I mean, I like listening to this. Go ahead.
None of the things I said about Michael Turner are true. You can't get where he gets and be the things I said. Doesn't happen. They're not just giving out starting jobs at an SEC school in baseball, and especially at this one of the top programs in the league. And I mean, good grief, he almost hit the game-winning home run last night.
Almost.
Against Oklahoma State.
You could say I inspired him, so you're welcome, Michael Turner.
He goes on for 10 minutes.
Does he really? Yeah. Does he? I don't. Oh, that must have been. Yeah. Like it's just over at that point. When you're done, you must be like, God.
I don't think he's on right now. I think it's the morning rush.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, we saw their afternoon show, right? Yeah. They're the only afternoon sports talk show in Arkansas. We saw that. Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus. Well,
he's sorry.
It's good to know.
You know, did he even need to do that? Like, wasn't it over?
That's kind of my point. Is I don't.
Management.
Who's bothered?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, management there.
What did Michael Turner say about it? Anything?
Haven't no news from Michael Turner.
He retired from baseball.
Yeah.
That's it. He's done.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Who was what was it in MLB? Was it the Nestor the Molester comment that
Jim Cott?
I talked about that the other day.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He's like in his 80s. I don't know what the fuck are you gonna do.
So we learned, because I had asked, when would that not mean a child diddler? And it turns out that it wasn't until the 80s. Like before the 80s, it meant annoying.
Yeah, guys had the nicknames like that. Yeah,
a nuisance.
Yeah, Chester the Molester. That was like a big thing. Yeah, yeah.
Favorite pitcher being kind of like Devin Smeltzer, Nestor the Molester.
I love announcers.
Jim Kitty-Cott.
Nestor the Molester.
Nestor the Molester.
He didn't get suspended, did he?
No, but what's his name came out and said and did that whole statement like backing him immediately. So that
Who
helped.
did?
Nestor.
Oh,
what's
Nestor
his
did?
last name? Yeah.
I do have to say
Jim
that.
Cott was old when I was young as a pitcher. He must be 80 now. Has to be.
But and I don't think he should be suspended or anything, obviously. But he has had 40 years to
old
adjust
man.
to the definition of molesting.
Yeah, let old men be old men.
He's 83 years
He's
old.
83 fucking years old.
He was born in 1938.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Like, does he hear, like, I know this Michael Jackson's annoying, but what's the big deal? Why is everyone going after
Well, I
him?
don't think he's advocating child molestation. I think the guy's name rhymes
No,
with
but I'm saying if
molester.
he hears that term, does he think it just means annoying still?
That's a good question. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know that.
By the way, I also spent a significant amount of time yesterday trying to figure out Taylor Lorenz's birthday.
How'd it go?
Her age. Holy shit, is she covering up something? Like
But I don't
is
get what she's like.
every source.
But again, so if she went to high school in Greenwich, like
partially, right? Because she
well,
didn't
then
graduate.
she went to Europe after that, right?
She went to Switzerland.
Swiss
School.
right? So, but still, like you can find that out.
I couldn't find anything on the boarding school in Switzerland. There was no name.
Well, what's weird about it is they don't say the name of it.
Correct.
They just say she went to a boarding school in Switzerland.
Yep.
Okay, so but you can still figure out when she went to high school.
You
Can't
couldn't.
Nah, there's no way.
I couldn't find the old yearbooks from the
you?
high school.
Isn't there a Facebook group of people who graduated from Greenwich High School?
I don't know.
My producer on the case here, Mike. Facebook?
Turns out Taylor Lorenz has never existed at all.
That could be true too. That seems like a media creation. The name seems fake.
I think I was on Facebook and I didn't see anything about that yesterday. So
That's a 9-year difference.
yeah, that part about on the show I read the. What was it? I read the 1980, whatever it was, but I said, and it could be 1978 or something. That got deleted from Wikipedia yesterday after the show.
See what we do? See what we do?
That's influence. That's power.
That's power right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
You know what you
Changes
do?
everything.
If she has a Facebook, you go on there and you comment on a picture like, hey, this reminds me of when we were all in high school together. What year was that again?
Right.
I swear our reunion's coming up.
That was so much fun. God, I love graduating from the class of 1992. Or was it 2001? I always forget.
It's really hard.
Nestor the Molester.
Nestor the Molester.
Well, people are great. Why would anybody want that guy not to announce games? I don't even get it.
I thought Jim Cotts retired after he stopped doing Yankees games. I didn't realize he was still in the league.
These guys never retire.
I know.
Never. He just got in the Hall of Fame. That stupid veterans one.
I know.
Right? He's going to be,
Has what's his name ever done something like that? Castiglione?
Called someone a molester.
Like just anything stupid along those lines.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
sure.
don't think he ever got. I don't think he's ever been in He's just not
Hot water?
Yeah, he's too boring. I think.
Yeah.
I think he is a dreadful announcer, though. Good God. Jesus.
I think he's great. He has a great voice for broadcasting.
Absolutely terrible. Oh, Jerry hates him so irrationally. I'm not sure what the backstory is there. I forget. There's something.
Oh,
Can you
speaking
believe
of
it?
that, I couldn't find it. Somebody reached out to me and said that on Fitzy and Hart this weekend, they made some kind of comment about Mayor Wu that got dumped.
Ooh,
Fitzy. Back to his old tricks.
It
Fitzy.
got dumped. Let me see if I can find it on phone. It got dumped on the on demand as well. But then they go into this Jerry would print it on a shirt type thing. Let me find it.
Ooh, Andy Hart
Jerry
and
Callahan?
Fitzy?
Yes.
I want to find this dumped audio.
Yes.
full.
Let's see. Here we go.
I could probably recreate it for
Now,
you.
do you think Mayor Wu will let us have a full duck boat parade, or is it?
Uh-oh.
That's the
What are you doing
over there? Just
Duck.
I mean,
That is
Jesus.
this could
Jesus.
It goes on.
Shane Gillis.
the worst pun I have. I hand out bad puns.
I can't
Like
believe this. I
am
can't believe this
an
town.
all-star-
Now, keep in mind when the show started, Mike said this was one of his 3 favorite comedians. Justin, remember that?
I do.
I bring it up. I bring it up
wasn't
just
2 or
every
3.
day. I didn't even know we were talking about this. I just brought it up.
This guy is so awful, and he's been on the station for it's so weird with this. We don't talk about it much anymore, but it's amazing with the station. It's amazing to me.
Not only that, the interesting thing I think is, so when I was working at Entercom, there was the Maddie and Nick show or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So he had an AAF afternoon show.
Yeah, you should see them once in a while.
So they were on that, and then Entercom was like, we got to keep this guy
It's a talent.
in the house.
Yeah.
We got to keep him in here.
Again, they keep sprinting to the homerism in the woman on with Lou and Christian. I was the same way, where it's like they want this homer, and they'll never realize that's not what wins the war. It's so
That has
stupid.
to be a Barstool thing,
Does
right?
Fitzy still do those videos?
Yes.
Those-
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
God. So that got dumped. Okay.
Yep.
And then they talk about Jerry.
Regard. And that,
But isn't it supposed
I'm
to be bad?
actually well,
Proud
they all
of
are.
me?
No,
Aren't
see,
you proud of me?
I am.
They're so bad, they're good.
I am. That was so. I was.
Dogs that are so ugly, they're cute.
Oh my God, that was record-breakingly bad. And here's the thing. First
Jerry
of all,
Callahan's typing it up as we speak.
he's putting it on T-shirts.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, maggots. Oh, geez, look what they've done to EEI since I've not been there. Maggots.
That's the worst.
No,
That's all it is, right?
Again, it's like me. It's weird. It's so weird. It's weird. Bizarre. Well, anyway, we should. I want to find that audio. Jeez.
I have a list of guesses, but I'm not ready to say them on air.
So if you were listening to it on the stream, would you have heard it? Not that anybody was.
I don't think so anymore. You used to be able
right.
to.
We took care of that,
They'll
right?
change something.
No, if you
yeah.
were listening on Twitch, you would have heard it.
Yeah, do
Think a lot of people were doing that?
The weekend shows don't do Twitch.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yep.
Huh. Well, anyway.
You would have had to. Actually, there's no way you could have got it.
I wonder what that was. I mean, I think I have an idea, but
Yeah.
jeez. Bad boys. Unbelievable. Well, anyway. God.
And whichever, if you're thinking of a few options, it's the easiest one, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about Andy Hart and Fitzy? Yeah, I don't think you're going too deep on that one. Jesus. All right. Well, life can be overwhelming. We know that. And this is where BetterHelp comes in. It provides online therapy that wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. You don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. That's good. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, which can be really expensive. No question about that. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. To me, that's key. If you're trying to do it traditionally, especially right now, it's a brutally difficult time in history to do that. So you can find somebody in less than 48 hours. And if the first one doesn't work out, which can happen, you'll find somebody else in less than 48 hours after that, until somebody you feel comfortable talking about everything with, somebody in your life to talk to. My listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. That's BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Thanks to BetterHelp for helping us sponsor the show this week. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. All right, what else?
So I almost texted Justin this morning to say I'll pick up Mike today because the car ride from Mike's apartment to the studio is where I bet they hash things out.
Very frosty.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm kidding. There's no. I don't know. I maybe Justin has a problem with me.
I don't understand. What's the backstory?
I overreacted.
What are we talking about?
That was real.
Overreaction.
What are we talking about?
So
I tweeted last night.
Okay, I didn't see this.
There was a video
I
of
muted
Rico
you months ago.
There was a video of Rico Bosco dancing.
Oh, by the way, before you said, I'm sorry, Mike. I mean, these Rico texts are unbelievable.
I think they're great.
I love
15 of them yesterday.
I enjoy them.
I love it.
You can tell Dave's afraid to weigh in too much because I'm going to be like, do some fucking work.
Yeah.
He's dealing with that thing as well.
That was part of it, yes.
I just don't want anyone to react to anything I'm saying. So
I
I
understand.
rarely even respond.
It's a video.
And you got what you wanted. Nobody wanted.
So it's a video of Rico dancing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just said.
It's a good dancer, I would think. I didn't see it.
He was. So I said Rico versus Justin. Let's have a dance off.
This is on Twitter. You said this or on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Justin responds.
What did you say, Justin?
He says, "Hey Mike, how about you keep my name out of your mouth?"
Yeah. Hey, Mike, do me a solid and never put me and Rico Bosco against each other. I know loyalty wouldn't be in the first paragraph on your Wikipedia page, but to some of us, it means everything.
I think
Rico killed it.
Yeah.
Here.
I think there's something to be said for that.
I was worried I was going to be called a jabroni.
So that's shtick though, right, Justin?
That's what I thought.
a little bit. I saw Rico versus me, and Rico's not. Me and Rico are in a tough spot right now. Ever since I had that guy on last week, that Skell on the wrap-up show. Rico.
Well, you can still put. Here's where my issues with Rico Bosco. Like, you can have enemies on and then have the discussion about why they're enemies and try and talk it out.
Did Justin do that?
Of course not. No, of course not.
Well, that might be the issue.
Yeah, I guess. And why Rico's not responding to your texts?
Oh, I don't text him.
What's the issue? Where is this issue happening?
Well, he DM'd me with some choice words about.
What did they say?
Does he have a nickname for you?
No, nothing towards me, but towards the guest.
Well, what was said?
He said, "This guy's a fuck."
Okay.
What did he say? This guy.
I do like that Mike quote tweeted it and did his, you could hear him saying it as he does it. Pretty cool.
I also like the idea that on my Wikipedia page they would list like intangible qualities. Like, he was on the Kirk Minahan show. He interned at Barstool. He's loyal.
Do you think Mike has loyalty issues, Justin?
Here and there, they come and go.
Really? Are you being serious or no?
Outrageous.
Like what? What has Mike been disloyal?
Think of an example.
You could probably make the argument with Craig a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
I would
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah, but Craig has built up no loyalty to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm loyal to Craig.
Yeah.
I half-ass it, but
I don't
he,
blame
put it this way: he deserves more loyalty than I've given.
that. I don't know about that. Patreon.com/Blind Mike. Show your loyalty, please, to the Blind Mike.
BlindMike.net. If you want to support the show for free, there's many ways.
Many ways.
Oh, and I should mention this.
Should you?
I think this is the last month we're doing $1 tier. So
Why
if you
is
want to
that?
get in, well, they'll be grandfathered in. But if you want to get in now. You'll
Why are
be
you
grandfathered in forever.
I'm curious. Why would you choose? I'm asking. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but why are you choosing to end it now?
I've thought about it for a while. It's not like crazy.
Well, I meant your life, not the.
Listen, I put that away years ago. I haven't thought about it.
Okay, good.
But it like the percentage they take and everything. It's not really
I don't even think
even
of
worth
that.
it to have a
right. They
$1
take
tier.
shitload, right?
But
What do they take for every dollar?
8%.
It's 8%, but it's 30 cents no matter what the tier is.
Yeah.
And then it's 8% on top of that. So if it's
Jesus.
if it's $5, it's $4.70 and
Oh.
then 8% of that. But
And
for
don't get me
$1
started on the processing.
Yeah, it's
Takes a
30
long time
cents
to
plus the processing fee,
my
right?
God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oof.
So Rico has an issue with this. Okay, well that's fine. Whatever. I might.
I apologize to Mike.
Good.
all right.
Yeah. Jesus. All right, what else?
Do you want to address Matthew McConaughey's riveting speech
Not really.
yesterday?
I don't really know what to say. I think it came from the heart. I'll say that. I just don't. Again, as I always say with this stuff, that will solve nothing.
Well, I like the angle. Did
He did wear glasses, so that was good.
Did you see a lot of people? And when I say a lot, I mean it was trending on Twitter. I don't know if it was a lot of people, but they were like, "Why hasn't he commented on his colleague Alec Baldwin?"
I saw that.
And I was like, "Colleague."
These right wingers, man, they don't even these extremes on both sides. But the right wing on the they're just pretzel city when they start saying that. Like, what is he? Okay, are you against guys shooting people on the sets of movies, or are you pro that? Like,
I'm actually that I don't mind.
there's such an epidemic of that going on all over the place. You should seriously talk about that. The other one I saw a couple of days ago, and the only one I really followed was Jerry, but then I saw a bunch of other right wingers doing it. It's like, why hasn't Biden acknowledge that it's D-Day today. And I'm like, do you really fucking care if he says, like,
he celebrates.
Like, let's say that Joe Biden then gave a speech about D-Day. I think the Republicans would say, oh, you know what, that's a really good job. I'm glad he did that. I'm glad. Let's move on to the next thing now. It's just fucking stupid.
Jerry actually helicopters into Normandy every year.
Like, Jesus. Like,
Scum.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
I guess it is weird that a president wouldn't acknowledge it, though. No?
I think he did later on.
Oh, okay.
So what?
Hunter Biden is scum.
And I do like
a little respect for history.
Sure, okay, but like I don't know, like but I guess my point is, do you think they really want him to do that, or do you think they want him not to acknowledge it?
No, because who knows what he'll say?
Who the hell asked you, Justin?
I don't know. I thought you were just putting it out there.
I was talking to Mike.
Asking the room.
Jesus Christ, Justin thinks he's fucking co-host of the show now. What else, Dave?
I actually did like him, not during the speech, but he went on Fox News after, which give him credit for. He went on Fox News.
President Biden?
No, McConaughey went on Fox News.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He was pretty good.
Who was he on with?
He was on with Brett Baer. Is that how you say his name? Brett Baer?
Oh, yeah, I know
the
you're
guy?
talking about, yeah. I like him, yeah. He's
Is
good.
he actually running? There was talk of him running for
I think
governor
he said no,
or something.
right?
Yeah, okay.
I think he said no.
Oh, you know what I randomly saw? I was telling Mike this.
McCartney also looks weird now.
Oh, he's horrific.
Very.
He's never really recovered from the big weight loss.
Have you said that before? Because I've heard someone
Maybe I have.
put
I
this
don't
out
know.
there. Yeah.
And the hair like slicked back like that. He looks a little
Yeah,
like,
he's so into the McConaughey thing now. It's a lot. It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, he talks like that in real life.
Yeah, it
All
just
right,
seems like a
all
whole
right.
thing.
All
But
right.
I do think it came from a place of caring. I do believe that.
Yeah,
I don't think it was like strictly. I don't know.
I don't know who retweeted it, but I saw it on my timeline. Remember Bianca de la Garza? Did you see
Sure,
this
I do.
tweet?
Yeah, she was. I think she went. Did she go to jail or no?
She didn't go to jail. She
Just like your guy. Your guy's going to jail for like 30 years.
Okay.
The USA, whatever that show is, the family.
Todd
Josh
Chrisley.
Duggar?
Which I thought was that is his guy. I always thought like that was like not a real show. I thought those were actors when I first saw the commercials.
No,
It looks so
it's a family.
ridiculous.
It's a
Like, the guy's
family.
going to jail for like 30 years.
Well, first of all, they can appeal this. It's not.
It seems like they're innocent.
We don't know yet.
There's a process that needs to play out.
Bianca
here.
de la Garza.
So
spectacular.
So she tweeted the McConaughey thing. And she said, "Why didn't they do this scene on their fake White House set, or did Matthew and his agent prefer the podium photo op? I'm curious." So
I'm afraid that's a tough question.
So she's a news anchor on Newsmax now.
Oh, so she snapped, yeah.
So she went from local television anchor
Right.
to leaving that because
what
she thought she
happened?
was so popular.
No, but she had some legal stuff.
Yeah, so she launched a late night show, and she was funded by, I don't know if it was a boyfriend or a friend, who basically embezzled $17 million. No, actually more than $17 million, but he funneled $17 million of it to her.
Oh, right.
He went.
She never went to jail?
She didn't go to jail. She settled out of court. I don't know for how much.
Yeah.
So basically, like her boyfriend.
She's got crazy eyes. Yeah.
But they were like the Chet and Natalie. Like
They were not.
They weren't close. But they were,
nobody thought that she was a serious journalist.
could have been. Let's say that.
No, nobody thought she was no.
They were two major.
Dave thought she was.
They were two
Dave,
major
Dave.
news anchors who were
I like
married
Dave,
to each other.
Dave thinks of people like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Natalie Jacobson, I believe, is still alive.
Yeah, didn't she do like Go Local Worcester or something like that? Remember that?
Dave, I don't know. Yeah. We'll dive into that later.
Dave does have his finger on the pulse of local news.
Like that's what you want from your hip young producer. Nobody knows what's going on the Channel 5 news scene like Dave Coney.
I've been watching.
Isn't
local
that
news
how
in a
all
long
those
time.
people start? Like Bill O'Reilly was on like Entertainment Tonight or something like that.
Oh, Bill O'Reilly was in Boston.
Well, I'm just thinking of.
Oh,
the
he was on Inside Edition.
I'm thinking of the famous clip. Yeah,
he was
Inside
a
Edition.
cut from Sting's newest CD.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Play us out.
It's stunning that he couldn't wrap his mind around what that meant.
I've been there. You just snap, or you just want to be an asshole. Like you know. I don't know.
And wasn't Rush like a top 40 DJ or something?
Rush was a
like
DJ. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if he had a different name or not.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know that. But like Rush Limbaugh sounds like a
Political
DJ
guy.
name.
Oh,
All right, but it sounds like-
I guess just because that's how I know.
I was
him.
gonna say, yeah. If like 30 years ago, if you heard, whatever, 102.7, here's Rush Limbaugh, Rush from 4 to 6. You'd be like,
With the
oh,
traffic report.
yeah, that sounds like a DJ guy.
That's a guy who was an absolute monster that nobody would know walking down the street ever.
Oh, that's not true.
Rush?
That is not true.
Like Texas or something.
No,
like
I think
Would people know what he
hard-
looked like? Because wasn't the big thing a big
It's like
thing on
how
this?
he had TV shows forever. They stunk, but
Yeah.
Because
I
on
think, like-
Stern, a big thing was like no one knew if Robin was actually black. I mean, back in the 80s, I'm talking.
right, yeah. But like, I think like hardcore. I think you're not thinking of like the audience. The audience that likes Rush would know who he is.
Sure, but I'm trying to like generalize it. I think if I don't fuck it. That's all the dumb
What
story.
person in the world right now, if they walk down the street, would be recognized by the largest percentage of people?
Donald Trump.
Barack Obama.
I think Trump would be more famous.
Those are two
than
good
Obama.
ones. I would say Trump probably.
In the world.
If we're not, in the world. See, then you have to go with Trump or Obama.
yeah, America. Yeah, America.
Because I would say maybe Will Smith right now.
I think more people would know Trump.
Yeah. Oh, certainly, because he's so, yeah.
Yeah, and Obama, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, is anybody else?
Shaq.
Oh, yeah, because he would stand
so
out.
Big, yeah. That's true.
Is there anybody from music?
LeBron.
I don't think he does any more music.
No, I didn't mean. I was on the previous question.
Like Elton.
What?
I
Who?
was gonna say like maybe Elton John.
No,
definitely
no,
not.
John, those
kids.
guys. It's like Bruce. Those guys are old. Like a certain group of people would definitely know them, but no. The most famous musician in the world now is Taylor Swift. I would say.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But I wouldn't even put her in that.
No, nor would I. No, because there's like people my age who might not know her.
And there's attractive blonde girls that look enough like her where you're like, is that Taylor Swift?
Save that one, Dave. That's a little problematic.
I'm just saying. I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie, baby.
I'm trying. Who else? Nobody else, right?
No,
I think Trump is right, or Obama. I think.
Yeah.
I think
Those are two good. Those are probably the two best, I would say.
The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because
more
he's
people
also
know The Rock or Shaq.
He's in the
Shaq's
Shaq
been around so
category,
much
which is-
longer. I think more people would know Shaq.
I don't know.
The Rock's big.
The Rock's been around a long time. You're forgetting wrestling.
Not about what he's cooking. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I don't.
And just if you're under
book The Rock and Shaq. We'll see who's more famous. Okay. Whoever says yes first is less
both at the
famous.
same
I would
time.
say. That's how
I
you,
don't know about that actually.
that's how you get your answer. Whoever's willing to come on is a loser.
Oprah.
Yeah, but not quite.
Not as big as Trump or Obama, I don't think.
Oprah's irrelevant now too. No one under the age of 25 knows who Oprah is.
It's
Probably true.
Probably fair.
Probably true. She's been off the air, like their show for like 10 years, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only thing she's done is that she interviewed Kate Middleton. Not Kate
Yeah,
Middleton.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Oh, and that friggin' fraud interview that was. What a joke.
Like, would they be on that list or no?
No. Maybe Prince Harry. Yeah.
Not in America, though. I don't think.
Oh, we're obsessed with
I know,
that.
but
shit
if he
here.
walked down the street by himself in like a regular, he looked like some schlub with a hat on or something.
Yeah, because you also have to think he's
The Rock had a hat on. He's walking.
qualities.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Rock versus Prince Harry. No,
it's debatable. I bet.
Yeah, I don't
People
know.
got up in the middle of the night to watch all these stupid fucking weddings. and
These are
shit like that.
psychopaths.
Yeah.
I don't.
But it did dominate local news. So
Guy Geller.
He's up there.
he's up there. Thursdays.
Certainly is.
Thursdays before he dies.
No. Any news from him with the books or no?
Nothing.
Jesus.
Nothing.
Turned his back on the audience. Huh?
Yeah, we hope that's it. Actually,
That's a good point.
I kind of don't want to check in with him because I just at some point.
How are the pancakes that day? Good.
it was waffles.
Oh, were they good or no?
Yeah.
The missus made them or no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works. there.
It was very very traditional.
He made coffee though.
He did make.
Oh, he
coffee.
did?
Yeah, he did make the coffee.
Huh. Okay. A nice house.
Yeah, he built it himself.
Oh, he did.
Nice property.
Sure
really.
shit did.
Big backyard.
Yeah.
I would not. If you gave me everything, you're like, you have to build a house. Like you have to do it. It would look so fucking bad. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I wouldn't even know how to start.
Right.
Like, how do you start if you build a house? There's a piece of
Well, you
land.
gotta get the foundation ready.
Like, I don't even know what that means. You pour the concrete in there and stuff.
Yeah, you dig a hole and pour a concrete in.
So you dig a big hole.
Yep.
You just pour a shitload of how much?
A shitload.
Like how much?
Eyeball it.
Give me a shitload. Is that what you say to the guy?
You'll figure it out.
2 of those big trucks. How much is in that?
How the hell would I know? That's my point.
Maybe 2 trucks worth of concrete.
This is a big Jack conversation. This isn't
Okay, then the concrete you gotta wait for it to harden or whatever,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Then what?
Then you get your 2x4s and you start building around.
How many of those? Shitload?
Oh, shitload of 2x4s.
That's what I mean.
A boatload of 2x4s. Then you get your sheetrock, obviously.
Sir, give me a house's worth of materials, if you wouldn't mind.
I swear to God, I don't know what sheetrock is.
Oh, really?
Sheetrock is
it's
basically that.
well,
Actually,
there's no wall behind
yeah,
it,
they
but-
painted the sheetrock.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, like, I know nothing about that stuff. Nothing.
Yeah, because I don't know how well insulated this place is. So you gotta.
I've been here when the heat hasn't worked.
Yeah.
It's really well insulated.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, now you want to be cool because the summer's. Today I ran this morning. It's like 3 billion degrees, sweating all over the place, except in the area protected by my Tommy John, where it is 7 degrees cooler than regular cotton when you wear it. Tommy John's Apollo underwear has ultra breathable technology. Keeps your skin up to 7 degrees cooler than traditional regular cotton. Who's the most famous Apollo in history, Mike?
I would say Creed.
Damn right it is. Damn right. With dozens of comfort innovations, Tommy John will keep you looking and feeling cool all season long, from lounging at home to summertime fun. Shop TommyJohn.com right now. You go to TommyJohn.com/ it says here FORE. You can do that. But you also want to go KIRK for 20% off your first order. 20% off Tommy John right now. TommyJohn.com / KIRK for the most comfortable, cool underwear you'll ever wear in your entire life. TommyJohn.com / Kirk. Your balls! Well, thank you. We should have Dice say that time.
Your balls.
So we had the spirited My Cousin Vinny debate. It's dead. Jesus.
Did we talk about that the other day? Dice is in town, right?
He's in Medford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He's not coming on after that. Mike harassed him. Unbelievable.
I don't know about that.
Incredible.
I was the one who inspired him to say, you know what, I like you guys.
It's true. It's true. Oh.
You know, despite that, I like you guys.
TommyJohn.com / KIRK. See site for details. Yeah, well, give some guest updates, Dave. People are always asking me.
Unfortunately, not a lot of good news still. Yeah. Which ones do you want
You
to?
mean no good news?
Yeah, no good news.
Okay. Maybe you say not a lot.
The last one you requested was a flat out no, which I just like answers, so that was nice of them.
That's true.
Yeah.
How's Freddie doing? He's playing this week.
Nothing new from Freddie.
Okay.
Nothing new. Actually, I have to check in today. It's on my calendar. Check in with the president, Donald Trump's team.
Seems like that's going well.
It's good. Communication's still open, which is nice. I like that.
Yep.
Now 2-0 guy did not respond.
It's James
to
Echoes.
Luke Perry. 2 interviews in a row.
Better chance of Luke Perry at this point than Fred Couples, I think, or James Echoes.
Elliot Page's publicist has not gotten back to me yet.
Okay. Probably a Barstool fan, I would think. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Gutenberg's publicist has not gotten back to me. In my
That sentence says it all right there, doesn't it?
Interview
For this fucking for Dave's fucking booking skills. Steve Gutenberg's agent has not gotten back to me.
His team has been elusive.
Steve Gutenberg is, he's doing a fucking signing at the Halfway Cafe.
I'm a
next week,
guest
probably.
booking juggernaut. That's how difficult of people.
You used to get people on all the time. I know you lie to get them on, like Dershowitz, but still.
I didn't lie about Dershowitz whatsoever.
Well, start lying.
Yeah.
Start using your old scum ways.
Log into that Boston.com.
Use that Boston.com. Right. Yeah.
I didn't use a Boston.com.
Well, use it.
This is
then.
all lies that you perpetuated. Nothing bad happened there.
Oh. To be fair, I didn't know that. I believed the fake news media.
Yeah.
I just thought you
go.
logged into that.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
All right. So no updates at all.
Just that communication is still open with many of them, luckily. No one's written me off except for Max Weinberg for some random ass reason.
That's got to be a Barstool no, right? I would think.
Probably.
I don't get why. I looked at, so he's playing in Lowell.
Yeah.
So, when Bruce's guys go on solo tours, they don't quite play at, like Gillette or something. So he's playing someplace in Lowell, which is great. And I just looked this weekend to see, is he looking to move tickets? So you can buy the tickets. I looked for a group of 90 tickets, and they were all available.
You put 90 in?
Yeah, just to see, So there were a million tickets available. So I'm like, come on here. At least we're doing it now, I guess. You can go see a concert, and maybe we'll help move some tickets.
You should buy those 90 tickets and just go, now I've got you all to myself.
That's right. Let's talk. So, I don't know.
Is that like inflated ego probably too? Like just, no, I'm not going to do that. You think it's just flat out Barstool?
I don't even think it's him.
Yeah.
Does he not?
That's what I actually think too. I think it's the publicist or publicist just being lazy, just being an asshole.
Maybe.
They say that's usually what it is. Where a lot of, particularly if they're older, publicists look at like, he'll do these radio hits and the Today Show and whatever, and why would we do a podcast sort of?
Like you probably go on Greg's show, for instance. Like they think, the older guys like, it's morning radio in Boston. Correct. Like we go there.
That's immediately what I thought when fucking Colin Quinn was on Gresh and
right.
Keefe.
They don't know any better.
Yeah.
And in some ways, honestly, given the age of the audience, it's probably a better fit.
Right.
In some ways, like for Max Weinberg, the truth is it's probably, forgetting me, but like, is it better for him to go on the podcast or is it better for him to go on old FM radio? Probably old FM radio because that's the people who are going, I would think. That still makes sense, I think.
I suppose.
Although you see now with younger stars, they're starting to do way more podcasts. Like, there aren't many who haven't done many yet, I don't think.
And I think there is, people do
like
underestimate.
Even DiCaprio did Marin with Pitt.
What? He did?
Yeah, to promote Hollywood. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they were on. Yeah, they were on together. Yes.
New target?
And Marin was like, I don't know.
Who are you guys?
Yeah, what do you got? I don't know, man. I got my own thing going on here. I'm doing my thing in my garage. Whatever.
I insulted Eddie Griffin in 1998. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Here's my bad Marin impression. Here it is. I don't know. I think Marin's actually a pretty good interview, honestly. Like sometimes. Like I've said this, he did the best Springsteen interview I've ever heard.
Yeah.
So, to me, he's up and down. And he got a great thing out of Sam Elliott a couple of months ago.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, that was great. That was my fucking favorite sound. I talk to Ryan once in a while. We still say it to each other when I'm talking to him.
Then he goes on Instagram Live and bitches about rope.
Yeah, he's got some fucking issues, that's for sure. What else, Dave?
Do you see this Craig Carton bitching about? So
No.
Do you see John Heyman?
I know John Heyman.
So Phil Mickelson obviously did the LIV Golf Tour.
I saw Phil's press conference this morning.
Phil looks ridiculous.
Why can't... let's talk about LIV Golf for a second. I know Mike probably been paying too much attention to it.
A little bit I have, actually.
So they made another report this morning, by the way. Now, Bryson DeChambeau and Patrick Reed are joining. Like, guys are fleeing to going to this league. They are, like, the PGA Tour is in some trouble here.
Darren Rovell says, this is war. Let's stop playing nice. This is war.
What does he want? What does he want Jay Monahan to do? Like
they keep
saying, bomb Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. What does he keep saying? He says whatever the line is. Like we respect their decision. And Darren Rovell wants them to.
Oh,
yeah.
Go well, there's something to that though. At some point, they gotta they've let this happen. Yep. So, this was the last day was maybe the craziest golf day of all time. It starts with Dustin Johnson resigning from the PGA Tour. Then you have this weird introduction where they have teams now. These team names are ridiculous. They're embarrassing. Like I propose they should take away Sergio Garcia's 2017 Masters from him. Participating in this draft is so embarrassing. I used to like Sergio. I know you like him, Dave. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, why do you point out Sergio there and not Phil Mickelson?
Take away
he was a part of that shit.
Take away one of his Masters too. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, well,
he's got more majors than Sergio. Only won one. I'm just saying.
I will say this because I was pro, probably just because everybody hated it.
It's entertaining and making me laugh.
I was pro LIV Golf. Obviously, I'm pro the money. Just take the fucking money and stop bitching about it, whatever. But seeing Phil Mickelson actually golf with whatever the fuck the guy's name is from Saudi Arabia yesterday, that hits different.
He also looks weird now. I don't know what happened to him. His eyes are massive. He looks confused. I don't know what's going on.
Golf's right-handed over there.
Well, he's natural right-hander, Mike.
Oh, that's right.
But like his press conferences, the whole thing is so fucking bizarre. The draft, they had a bunch of weird names up there, some misspellings, the team nicknames. They have to wear uniforms. They're saying now.
Yep.
Like they're gonna have to do individual time with like these people in Saudi Arabia. Like it's
so weird.
So weird.
There had to be, if I were like TaylorMade or Adidas in that spot when DJ announced that he was resigning, I would have been
they bailed
furious.
Yet or no?
No, but I would have been furious if he was wearing their.
They haven't dropped him yet?
No, I don't believe so.
They will too. They will next few days. Yeah. And again, the PGA Tour does not care at all about the moral aspect of Saudi Arabia. Let's be very clear about this. Sure. They care that they're a competitor. That's it. The moral stuff is a whole different. They don't give a fuck about that.
Or they care about it from the perspective of if they don't do something about this.
Right.
Yeah.
But this tour is. I mean, they're not done yet. They're gonna get Brooks Koepka here, I think, in the next few weeks. They're gonna get big names. Now they made a run at Tiger Woods.
Yep.
They offered him $750 million.
Yeah. So that's the angle that I have paid attention to because I thought it was like they were throwing a ton of money at Phil Mickelson because they thought that might get other people over. But then I saw someone breaking down that basically they're offering people, if you add up all their winnings in their career, they're offering them double just
they're offering that money, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, guys like Kevin Na who would not draw a dime. You wouldn't watch Kevin Na play. I don't know. I mean, I'll leave the Kevin Na jokes to Fitzy. I'll just say that, of course. He's inappropriate. I'm not. But I wouldn't watch Kevin Na play golf if he was playing across the street or Taylor Gooch. Nobody gives a fuck about these guys. If Taylor Gooch was in the group in front of you, you'd be like, or playing with you at the beginning, you'd be like, you can play on by yourself. Like, I'll catch up. I'm all set.
That's a fucking name, though.
But those are still, I mean, they're obviously lower tier names, but like, what were they guaranteed? They had to be guaranteed
to Mike's point, the Kevin Na thing that I had heard somebody say was, they said you've made $30 million or whatever in tour earnings. Here's $30 million. Here's $45 million with no, like literally no. You're not bringing back a penny of that. Like nobody cares about Kevin Na. Nobody cares about Lee Westwood.
Yep.
Like nobody. They're not going to bring any money. Phil.
Yeah, like the event in Bolton is only going to sell 7,500 tickets a day.
And they're not going to have 7,500.
3 days, right? It's
and they're giving away tickets. They're not going to have 7,000 people going to buy tickets to go to Bolton for that. It's not even on TV. The announced team is Jerry Foltz, who left NBC, and Sage Steele.
What is the...
Is that true?
I think I saw that. She's
doing
play-by-play.
Where it's going to be on ESPN?
YouTube.
Interesting.
Wait,
I think it's
Sage
Sage
still
Steele.
works for ESPN.
Am I wrong? Maybe I have the name wrong. I thought I read this yesterday. Let me see.
I would think that would mean she left ESPN.
I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
I did see conservatives all butthurt yesterday because Sage Steele got suspended for her Jay Cutler shit, but what's her name? Sarah Spain didn't get suspended for the Tampa Bay Rays comments.
I thought we didn't talk politics here.
Yeah. What happened?
You know how the Tampa Bay Rays will not put the gay pride logo on their shirt
saw
for the
that.
players, or whatever. So Sarah Spain basically called them bigoted on Around the Horn.
I did see that, yeah.
And so I know like the Clay Travises of the world were all hurt by that.
I don't know why I thought Sage Steele was doing that. Let me look this up.
Portnoy just tweeted about you, Mike.
Oh, me?
Yes.
What do you say?
He retweeted this day in Barstool Sports. It was the table tennis. He said this was an all-time series, seeing how blind Mike really was.
Seeing how blind Mike really was. There it is.
Isn't that
Old
lovely?
pals.
Couple of buddies. I scored a point on him that day.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Save that for the
Greatest athletic achievement.
Portnoy, Portnoy Con. 9
Documentary?
years from now.
I was actually in the documentary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that on Barstool Gold for the week it was out there?
Yeah.
I was on that documentary.
Yes.
They interviewed me and Jerry. I think.
Separate episodes, I think.
Is that right? I think. Yeah. I don't know why we were on it.
It was, I can't remember either.
It must have been.
Yeah.
It was kind of not jarring, but did you see that Brady stupid video with him in his underwear the other day? Where Giselle took a video of him in his underwear,
Yes.
and then Barstool quote tweeted it and said, like, spoiler, howitzer. And then Brady commented on top of it. It's funny how they just completely moved on past that.
Right. I mean, keep in mind, by the way, it's not Brady, and
No.
tweeting that.
Yeah.
No, but like just having fun with
Yeah, I think
howitzer.
it's a former Barstool person who.
Runs his shit.
Yeah.
Was Brady's son around to perform in that
I
moment?
think so. Yes. Is that the one that Brady made out with, or no?
Yes.
Is it okay? What he did?
Yeah.
They kissed. They didn't make out. It was a little peck.
He was upside down getting massaged by
Spider-Man
Alex
kiss.
Guerrero.
Yeah.
Do you think Alex Guerrero washes Brady down like that, Dave?
Oh,
Definitely does. Have
I
you
think-
seen him
They don't
do
use, they don't
those?
use traditional water though. There's no way.
No.
They have their own water.
Bad for the environment.
Alex Guerrero is beating the fuck out of that groin. Oh my god! Have you ever seen those?
No, I'm not. I don't know why I
It
thought
looks
that. I
painful.
apologize to Sage Steele. Should not do it. That's all I care about right now is LIV Golf. Anyway, what else?
No.
What about it? I'm sorry.
Okay, so Phil Mickelson.
The broadcast will be available on livegolf.com, YouTube, and Facebook.
Oh, nice.
LIV Golf, golf, but louder. It says on their website.
Oh, damn right it is.
I don't really understand that, but okay.
So John Heyman quote tweets some story about Phil Mickelson and says the one saving grace here is we all know Phil will gamble away the $200 million within a couple years.
True,
And
probably.
then in marches Craig Carton, who's all butthurt about the gambling joke angle of it. So he says, Phil admits he has a problem and is getting help going to therapy, and you make a flippant comment with no regard.
Jesus Christ.
There's something about that guy that just
sucks.
That's a little protesting too much, I would say.
He stinks.
Yeah.
He's a douche. Shut up.
Yeah.
The fuck up.
And then he
Has
went
he
on
not
his show.
joked about his situation at all?
He doesn't joke about it. No, doesn't he still do that gambling like infomercial on Sunday morning?
Another
or whatever?
zero went in. The ratings are the same. They paid him a bunch of money. Nobody gives a fuck. He stunk before. Guys like KFC blew him for some reason. He stinks now.
He's
Go
also
away.
a pussy. So they offered Heyman to come on the show.
Yep.
Heyman had a conflict, so he couldn't go on. Might be going on today, I guess, or something. But he said on his show that he offered Heyman the ability to talk about it off air.
Oh God,
Like,
go
who
away.
the fuck cares
Jesus
to talk about
Christ.
that off air?
Yeah.
It's like guys
what
like
would they-
scamming listeners out of like Hamilton tickets. Like what the fuck?
What would they talk about? Here's my thoughts on gambling.
Yeah, we did like. I mean, he hates Phil Mickelson. So what? Who cares? I mean, John Heyman's a douche, probably as well. But so what? Like it's an opinion. He's probably not wrong.
Yeah.
You'll hear about Phil and his gambling.
He acknowledged it.
6 weeks from now, we interview Alan Shipnuck. You'll hear that on the. It's
true.
On the site.
He acknowledged it yesterday.
Who
he
did?
said he's Jesus fucking bug.
I don't
He-
care.
He,
What do you think?
he was
Dave's a big-
embarrassed that people know about his gambling problems.
Phil?
He said in an interview yesterday.
Well, it's been well known forever. It's
Yeah.
no secret. And,
Yeah.
and by the way, I said at the Shipnuck interview. You'll hear it one day. I said what I tell Shipnuck was going to happen. He's definitely going to Saudi. We didn't know at the time. Saudi gave him a shitload of money up front because he needed money. I guarantee you, needed money for gambling. And once you get like $100 million from the Saudi guys, you can't be like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm sticking around. I think I'm playing the PGA Tour. Sorry, guys. I'll pay you back slowly. It's not how it works.
If I were him,
It's like getting money from Rico Bosco. You don't have a fucking chance.
I would kick all those guys square in the nuts for taking the bullets for those guys.
Who?
Dustin Johnson. All
Square
these
in the
guys.
nuts.
Yeah.
Dustin Johnson was fucking one of the first. He came out. He was out there playing.
Gentlemen,
I know,
before you
but I'm
sign
saying-
anything,
I'm
if you want
saying-
that money, Dave Cullinan's
Phil
going to be.
Mickelson took the bullets. Like he absolutely, he got all these guys paid. And
Absolutely.
He took all the heat for it.
Absolutely. We got $250 million for it.
Not too shabby.
That's how much he got.
Oh, whatever. $200 million. If they're paying Kevin Na $45 million,
more than Tiger Woods made in career earnings is so funny.
it's true. I guess Tiger would not be on that list of the most famous.
We have to. Let's reach out.
Not anymore.
Can we do something with? Let's try to do something with LIV Golf.
I don't really want to participate.
Let's take
with
the
LIV
blood
Golf.
money.
I don't want the blood.
Yeah, why not?
Let's try and
You can
see.
broadcast.
Look, if they threw me $50 million to front their mini golf league, I would consider it.
I want to see. Like, let's just try to see if we can do some business with them and see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anything.
All right.
I don't want to know.
But you authorize me reaching out to them.
I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
I can see Mike in Saudi Arabia. Why not?
Sure.
It's like Houston. It's nice there. It's warm.
That's true.
They have good comedy clubs there.
How's their barbecue?
Yeah, it's good. Good comedy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you do fine.
I would like to recommend.
You could probably drive there before women do.
I would think
honestly.
so,
But
yeah,
they'll give you a
definitely.
license before they give a woman.
Sir,
one.
fire away.
Yes.
I would like
but
to
Dave, I'd say Dave is a fan of their
some of their
history.
policies.
Yeah, I would say some of their history with certain rights for
Some of
people.
their beliefs.
Yeah, I would just say they'd be standing on the top of that building as well, saying, "Yep, see you later."
Just want to make sure there's a sponge and a hose.
That's it. What's that?
I want to recommend a new live show potential, by the way.
Okay.
I want to go to this Tiger Woods mini golf.
Looks pretty sweet. You just opened it in Orlando. Opens next week, right?
June 13th.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that.
I
Okay.
think we should do something there.
Well, we got a bunch of mini golf ahead of us.
The same weekend of your mini golf tournament. What's that about?
That's July 13th.
July 13th.
Yeah,
you said June 13th?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I believe, right?
And that's a weekday.
What is?
The Barstool one.
I know it is. I'm a little concerned about that.
Tiger was trying to have a little
I
competition.
thought about this are you both going, Justin and Dave?
If I'm
Okay.
invited?
Well, yeah. Are you good? Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's a chance I might want Justin the caddy for me at this tournament.
That'd be great.
I'm not sure I want to hold the putter.
Okay.
Some of those walks, you just kind of want to be by yourself, you know?
Right.
Do you know how to read greens, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody reads my greens for me.
Okay.
Just make that clear right away.
Okay.
Keep my clubs clean. Give me water. Clean the ball.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
That's your role, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. What?
It's good.
Yeah, that's just, yeah.
Well, it might be good to have a caddy. I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
never know.
understand.
There's a tremendous burden there.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know what kind of course this is. Is this a cheese ball course? Is this
You
a
have
real?
all the information. I don't have any information on this course.
I mean, you know, the Tabor's is a fucking war
Hardest golf course
ever
planet.
built.
On
So
the
I mean,
planet.
this is one of these like ones with a fucking, you know, the dinosaur and the big mouth.
Oh,
and
the laughing
the
clown.
clown, that
Yes.
bullshit, and the windmill and all that crapola. Or is this a test?
So you don't want a scouting report?
Yes, I want to scout. What do you mean?
You just said no one reads my greens.
That's different than the scouting report.
Wait, you haven't gone yet? You don't have the scouting report already?
Wow.
It's not like you, Justin.
You mean you? Well, that's what I mean. So you must have a scouting report, right?
I don't have a scouting report yet.
We just assumed you did.
Why not? What?
I'm busy.
Doing what? Flipping burgers? Like, what the
It's
fuck
hot
are you
dogs.
doing?
Dancing.
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, dancing around. How will you feel if I
This
lose?
guy's out clubbing.
If I lose by a shot to Stephen Che because you're on your fucking ass doing something?
I'll kill myself.
Deal.
How about that?
Not against
How do
that.
you like that, tough guy?
Not against that.
So now you got to hang out on the
That's
boat
he
with
drives
Justin
a hard
and me.
bargain.
I'm not hanging on the boat with anybody. I was told this boat ride's an hour and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I'm not a big. I get seasick.
Suck it up.
I know. I'm gonna have to. I mean,
Man the elements.
I guess I could drive around.
Who are the other favorites? Smitty, I assume.
Jersey Jerry.
Jersey
In
Jerry.
his Twitter bio says he's a scratch mini golfer, I believe.
Okay.
Stephen Che. Frank.
Frank, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Frank's like the old golfer Casey Martin. I think he applied to have a cart
Okay.
for the tournament. So I don't.
Little asterisk next to his name every time.
There's a hill on one of the holes. It's almost a foot up. I don't think Frank will be able to make it.
Right.
Frank, I think, will be dead before then anyway. So
No, I don't think.
50-50.
I'm
I
sure
would
he's
say.
fine. Picture.
I can't imagine Frank could hold up over. This is a 72-hole tournament.
I think he'll be okay.
I hope so. I like Frank. Yeah. So I think it's the usual suspects.
You see that asshole who was talking trash at the what do they call it, the spring fling at Tabor's? That guy Kyle. He came in like 15th
Oh,
place.
did you see that pathetic performance of the other
Holy
tournament he did?
Yeah, 15th place.
Oh, he was like 90 shots out of first. I could not believe. He was like around the 50s.
He was the one talking shit. What did he finish?
There's a guy who played. He finished ahead of me at Tabor's, but he's played there 5,000 times.
Yeah, what a joke.
And when do we go back there? Tremendous amount of mini golf this summer.
August,
Jesus.
is it August 6th, I believe?
Is that right? Okay.
I've heard rumors about that facility, and maybe they'll move the date. I don't know. But I've just heard rumors about.
Oh, just cut the shit. We're fucking going there. I'm not going.
I've been
the other
begging
day.
the guy to move the date.
Jesus Christ. What else?
They
is
could
going
use a little work in that, so maybe those construction might hold it up a couple weeks. I don't know.
on? Do something with the bugs, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's true.
What else is going on?
I don't know. We already covered that Washington Post thing. So, but
Oh,
did you
did
see
you-
all the reporters who were like tweeting out the exact same like tweet of support that working at the Washington Post is like the greatest thing in the world.
Oh,
you see that?
I mean, I don't even, so now you retweet a stupid joke and you get,
Yeah.
fucking suspended. It's just crazy. It's just whatever. I mean, it's stupid. I don't even know what to say. I'm not surprised. I like to say I'm surprised. The only thing is, like, this guy's the kind of douche who would kill somebody if they did it. He'd be all over them too. This Post reporter.
The Weigel.
Yeah, he's a douche. So I mean, it's like good. Get suspended. You reap what you sow, dickhead.
I think Jeff Bezos runs a fair and balanced organization.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't. He seems like a terrific guy.
Sure.
But I don't even know. Who knows? Yeah.
I just thought it was funny with all the reporters coming out saying like they all use the same buzzwords. I'm proud to work at the Washington
Well, of course.
Post.
You know how it is. They're told to do it, and then they do it.
No, that woman is fucking crazy, huh? Holding that company hostage while she was also like suing them, wasn't she as well, or something like that?
I think that's correct. Yeah.
That's why it's always funny when we see, like, if the email gets leaked where it's like, hey, use the word proud and this and that.
There
we're
it
like,
is.
We're always like, what?
So dumb.
They did that?
So dumb. I don't know. Hopefully Barstool never. Well, I guess already there, right?
They're corporate, baby.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. What else?
Nothing else exciting.
Did you hear the Sarah Spain audio? I don't know if it was any good or not, but
I think I did. Is this the one where she said that them being bigots or something?
Yeah.
Around the horn? Yeah, we
Yeah,
just talked
yeah.
about it. Yeah, I think I did hear that.
oh, okay.
I think I
Pride
did.
is about inclusion, so you don't love them and you don't welcome them if you're not willing to wear the patch. And calling it a lifestyle reveals to me that you've done not even a modicum of research or
Hold on.
understanding on this topic. Which is what
Oh, did she get suspended for this? This is really brave.
She did
Does it
not.
seem like odd music for the subject matter?
No, I think it's what I usually like to hear when I'm talking
Da,
about this.
da, 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 gays are normal.
A couple years ago, wasn't ESPN not going to talk about politics a few years ago?
yeah.
What happened to that?
They just meant some politics.
Speaking of music, when we played that Ruskin apology, the music coming in was like Natalie Merchant Carnival.
Oh, was it really?
It felt
He's
weird.
a fan. He's a fan.
It felt weird.
I would just wear the patch because like I'm all for that, but like I don't know if some guy doesn't gives a fuck. He's a fucking baseball player. He's probably an idiot. Like who
But
cares?
I would also say you judge them. In your mind, say that they're bigots all you want. But why do we have to like react and suspend them, or why does there have to be
Does she
anything?
want them suspended?
I don't know. Oh, I assume that's what she's suggesting. Basically,
Let me hear it again.
What else do we want?
tends to happen when a privileged class isn't affected by things. This is not just about baseball. That religious exemption BS, which is used in sport and otherwise, also allows for people to be denied health care, jobs, apartments, children, prescriptions, all sorts of rights. And so we have to stop tiptoeing around it because we're trying to protect people who are trying to be bigoted from asking for them to be exempt from it when the very people
Let me ask
that
her
they
a
are
question. Like, I don't agree with these people. Like, unlike her, like, I think I'm with her and I don't agree with where these people stand philosophically. But I also could acknowledge that that's actually how they feel like from a religious perspective. Sure. Why can't that just be how they feel?
Or
Like,
even lambaste them for feeling that way. But there always has to be a punishment. There has to be we have to react.
You're talking like a 24-year-old guy probably who happens to throw a ball hard. Gives a fuck what he thinks about gay rights or doesn't. Who cares?
I want to know.
You know, I don't know. Wasn't Sarah Spain? Didn't she get famous because she like auctioned herself off as a Super Bowl date?
That sounds familiar.
Is that who it was?
I think. You want to look that up?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
I think. I don't know. I feel like that's right.
I know her from her famous video.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yes. Dream
Well,
Date,
it's not her-
2007.
2007?
Yep.
Well, it's not her video, Mike.
Whose video would you consider it?
The Sarah Spain one?
Yeah.
I would say her co-star in that, right?
Oh,
Or
okay.
no?
I thought you meant you pretty much own it.
No.
You've played it enough.
That's true. Oh, God. I love whoever that Twitter account is, keep tweeting it. I retweet that guy all the time now, the one with the Julie DeCaro thing. Oh, yeah. It just makes me laugh.
JDC fails.
It just makes me laugh.
It's a great
account.
That's very smart to like look that up.
It is. I know.
Why does Twitter show me these three people? You quote tweeted two of them, and one is a
Ask
promoted
a question
person.
about one. Yeah, yeah, right. It's just like, and then of course she's like, my law school grades don't say that or something. You know, it's just
Oh God, her law school.
It's just some tweet who said she'd never used filter before or something. And like, if somebody wants to use filter, I don't really care. But like, the guy like showed a picture, and I was like, this is kind of pretty obviously filtered. I can see Colin putting filter on a picture.
Me?
Yeah, I could see that.
Seems like that
You're kind of vain.
Not to like make myself. Well, I guess technically you are, right?
to make myself look better.
No,
But that's what Instagram is.
So you've done that before.
Yeah, but that's like legitimately what Instagram is. If you like swipe to the right on a picture, it creates a filter, kind of.
Right.
It does?
Yeah, I mean, it puts like a visual. It's not.
You put a filter on it.
I haven't done it to like hide.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I haven't done it to like hide blemishes or anything.
You
I'm
sure?
a fucking 9. I'm a 9.5.
Wow. What's keeping you from a 10 though? What'd you need to filter out?
That's right.
Facial hair, obviously.
Yeah, why haven't you got rid
It's
of
a
that
little
yet?
awry because I look like a fucking.
It's his
idiot
thing
without
now.
it,
It's his
yeah.
staple.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I know.
Get rid of it.
I try to find the sweet spot, and yeah,
There isn't one.
I know.
There isn't one. There's no sweet spot. All right. Well, we'll take some calls. Let's talk about Omaha Steaks first. The world's best beef, no question about it. When you get sent the Dad's Want Steak package, you are going to be happy, happy, happy. Only $99, $250 value. Shipped flash frozen, vacuum sealed. 4 bacon wrapped fillets. 4 boneless pork chops. 4 air chilled boneless chicken breasts. Awesome. 4 gourmet jumbo franks. Awesome. Omaha Steak seasoning and free 8 Omaha Steak burgers. Get moving right now. They are awesome, delicious. Like, one of my favorite things to read. When we get Omaha Steaks, I'm so happy because it gets sent to me. I'm going to be chowing on them for weeks. Grill them up right now. Omaha Steaks. Dave Colleen is are you a hot dog bun griller?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hamburger bun as well?
You have to do the hamburger.
What do you put on your hamburger?
That's what I meant more. If you don't grill the hamburger,
Why don't you
bun, you're
say
an
it?
asshole.
I love hot dogs and hamburgers.
What do you put on a hot dog, Dave?
Just ketchup.
Hamburger.
Just ketchup.
Mike?
Ketchup. I like a little cheese on a burger, of course.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm kind of 50-50 on the cheese on a burger. It gets a little soggy for me.
Really?
Yeah. Why? There's not. I don't think anything in the world is better than a perfect hamburger. Perfect. You put a little bacon on top. Oh, marron. I mean, I don't know what can be better than that.
I would argue a good hot dog.
Yeah. I might not disagree with that either.
And the ball game, the atmosphere. I like that.
That's true. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, you go to omahasteaks.com, type my name, KIRK, in the search bar, and order the Dad's Want Steaks package today. You'll get 8 of the new, bigger Omaha Steaks burgers, absolutely free. And because Omaha Steaks, everything is backed by their 100% money-back guarantee. Go to Omaha Steaks right now. Get moving. All right. Tweet it out, Dave, would you?
I did. They loaded up.
Good for you. Are they already?
Yep.
That's wonderful news. We get to talk to our people.
Ready to go.
Kirk, it's Blind Mike.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Wait, what?
Knew he wasn't here today.
Good. Well, I read this Deshaun Watson New York Times story, and I just don't get it. Why didn't these masseuses just get up and leave?
Mike, talk to
This guy
Mike.
makes
Would
a lot
you
of good
please?
points, actually.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It's a good. I never thought of it that way. So that they were forced to do things sexually, but according to you, Mike, they could have just walked out the door.
Well, as far as I understand, these hotel rooms had a door, did they not?
And that
Certainly did.
I don't know that, but
How'd
I
they
would,
get in?
I would think they probably did. I could get through the window, I guess.
This
but
guy's making a lot of sense.
I think you might be. Yeah.
I think you get
How about-
railroaded like my guy Louis.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, thanks, Mike. Good to talk to you.
I think it's only 30 or 40 women. I think they all got together.
66.
66 at the time.
Whatever. It's a small number. It's a handful. Could fit them in this room.
They all got together. Could you? 66? I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe they all got together.
Yeah.
To what end?
Just railroad this guy.
Yeah.
Let's take down another great
A
man.
little bit of money, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I didn't know he had his own like Ghislaine Maxwell. I didn't know that originally.
Oh, in the story, yeah. Yeah, that was very well done. I hate, it's a New York Times, so it was still very well done. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Yes?
Quick question for you.
Okay.
Why does Tom Curran go by Tom E. Curran as if he's a well-renowned author?
I don't know the answer to that.
I do, actually, I think.
Oh, go ahead. Because of Tom
Because
Curran?
Tom Curran, I would assume, right?
I don't think so. I feel like he was... But it's a different last name.
It is, but they were probably getting confused.
You think so?
Tom Curran, Tom Curran.
So why didn't Tom Curran go by his middle name first then? Why did
He's like,
Tommy Curran...
I own it, bitch. Tom Curran.
Tommy Curran just fucking alpha them on that
Yeah.
one?
Tom Curran cucked him.
That might legitimately be the most pathetic thing I've ever heard, if that's true.
Well, listen. I just report the news.
You changed the, how
I don't think that's why.
that would
I
be
bet it is.
amazing.
You might be right.
I bet it is.
But you have to go back and look.
Hey,
I
you're the
guess.
baseball guy? No, sir. No, I don't do Red Sox games.
So you put your middle name in there? Middle initial in there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Got alpha
Maybe.
by
I think he did.
I'm
Why
team,
else?
I'm
What's the-
team
what's
Tom
the-
Curran on this
What's
thing,
the
by
next best explanation?
I don't know. He's a douche, maybe?
Just people called him
pretentious
well-
asshole? I don't know.
That's possible, but
I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't get enough shit for being like that. It really is a douchey name. He
Yeah, let's
doesn't
give him
get
some
enough for
shit.
that.
You're right. Fuck him.
Fuck that.
yeah,
Prick.
not enough time is
Go
spent.
slash his tires, Dave, would you? Fuck him.
Will do.
Hello. You load up?
Yep.
Hey, Kirk, Ricky Barnes here.
Oh, hey, Ricky. How are you?
Been better, but we're hanging in there.
Good.
Game's gone to shit, so I'm
It sure
coming
has.
to you for a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Rough scene. So since my game is totally gone, I've turned to, spectating and would love to get a pick from the predominant golf handicapper in the United States for the first big LIV Golf event this week over in England.
Ooh. Are you talking, which team is going to win or which individual is going to win?
Individual.
Okay.
The teams I'm still, researching.
I'm going to go with Taylor Gooch this week. He's probably the best player in the field.
Wow. I like the
Yeah.
pick, Kirk.
All right,
the
Rico.
pick. And you know what? If you're feeling generous today,
Mhm.
wouldn't hate one for the Canadian Open either.
Let me think about that. I'll be honest, I'm more into the LIV Golf this weekend, but thank you. Well, I don't know who the hell's announcing it. Thanks for the call.
Gooch.
Is a gooch like a taint?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Deshaun Watson loved a little Gooch play.
Sure.
He had a weird one where he put his legs behind his head or something.
Oh, did
She wanted to lick. Is that what it was? Are we saying? She wanted the taint, right? Yeah, it was like he wanted her to lick his. Was that what it was?
Good for him.
I'm not going to kink shame.
Well, it's not good for him, dude.
Well,
The
you
woman
know
didn't
what I
want
mean,
to do
It was good for him. He got what he wanted.
I suppose. I mean, she goes to jail for it, but I guess that's good for him.
Is this true? I saw something about at the Canadian Open. They're putting like a.
You said house?
Yeah, is that true or is that fake?
I think it's true. I think they're
It's
saying.
one room that you can see into. You could literally see the bed
Right.
in the middle of the fairway.
I don't have a lot of interest in staying there.
That's a pretty gimmicky, corny thing to do for a golf.
I think it's on the
tournament, no?
course, not in the middle of the fairway. The course.
The
is
picture.
it?
The picture
is that-
look-
It
made
can't,
it
well, it can't be during the tournament.
almost made it look. It was like you got to stay away from it. It's like a sand trap.
I
The
don't
hotel
think
you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it was Hilton.
Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
tagged us in that, I think.
I don't think that's true. I didn't really look at it, but it can't be in the middle of fairway during a fucking PGA Tour event.
Well, they could have a lawsuit on their hands.
It's true. We've seen that before. Hello. Any updates on that?
What's that?
Oh, well, they won, didn't they?
Oh, that's right. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's an appeal. There'll be an appeal, right? Yeah, eventually. Hello.
What's that?
The fucking
the lawsuit.
the golf course, the hidden house.
House on the golf.
Right.
Hello.
Hi, is there a Jirok there?
J Rock, are you looking for?
You left your motorcycle jacket on my daughter's nightstand. I was wondering if you wanted to come by and pick it up.
I'll pick it up later tonight.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to my. Once you come over, I'll show you my gun collection.
Okay. You guys having the party? You having a rager? Still weird now? Okay, thanks for the call.
It was weird when I got in the car because Justin was like, were you bothered by my tweet last night? And I started answering. He goes, it doesn't matter if you're bothered.
Car? You mean motorcycle?
I'm sorry, yes, on the back of his hog.
Hello. They load up?
Kirk.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Kirk.
Hmm?
Bernie Kosar here, number 19.
Oh,
twice in a
Cleveland
week?
Browns.
Wow. Hello, Bernie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no Challenger news for you today.
Oh.
I was just calling up because just to follow up, I was listening to your show.
Thank you.
Monday, and you guys were talking about my post, playing career days.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'd just like to fill you in a little bit.
That'd be great.
My dad stole half my money,
I
and
remember
then
this.
my wife divorced me, and she took the other half, and so things aren't going great, Kurt. And also, my daughter is a porn star, so
Okay. Well,
we got that
we
too.
don't judge
so,
here, Bernie, but okay. What's her
I
name?
just thought I'd fill you guys in. But I hope you guys have a good day, and
thank you,
I'll
Bernie.
hang up and listen.
It makes sense that he would focus on other things if that's the case. Kind of try to get your mind off it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, you never know. You see something and, there it is, yeah. Bernie Kosar, Sarah Kosar is...
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
I forgot Lawrence Fishburne's daughter was doing that too.
Correct.
Lexi Silver, where she plays a naughty yoga instructor, Dave.
Ooh.
You like
Sounds
that? Yeah.
Close to your
What's her
world.
name again? Yeah.
Lexi with two X's, Lexxi Silver.
Jotting it down.
She's still active in the business?
Holy shit! Wait, is that which one's her? There's a couple Lexi Silvers in this Google.
Lexi, that's Lexi Steele. It says here. Okay.
Has Larry Fishburne ever commented on that?
Holy smokes! Is that her?
I don't know. I don't think she did a lot of work. It looks like here to me. No.
Wow.
Dave's impressed.
She looks all
Is
real.
her on Twitter here?
Wow, Lexi Silver. How about you?
Her tweet from May 12th, 2015. What if I post a pic of my pussy? Would you jack off to me right now?
I know someone's answer.
Somebody who follows us says, Lex, you haven't posted in a while. Post something slutty. Okay. Well, there you go.
See Lexi later.
What's that?
I might be seeing Lexi later.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting.
He's in the
Hello.
bathroom. His family's outside.
Hello.
Hello, Kirk. This is Chris Burke calling.
Oh, no.
Chris,
Yes.
See, Star of Life goes on.
I want to audition for
This isn't funny.
the Thursday role
Chris,
on the Kirk Minahan show.
Okay, well, Chris, how are you doing? Chris, you can't use...
Yes, I'm still here.
Chris, I understand you're in that community. We don't use that word anymore. We don't like it. It's not right.
Neurodiverse, I believe is.
Is that right? Oh, good. Yeah. There you go, Chris.
I liken it to black people that use the N-word. They can use it, but white people can't use it.
I don't know if that's quite... I'm okay with
His
it,
logic
actually.
is
I think about it,
sound.
Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris, what kind of... So we've had people in here that have played games or done other things. Like, what can you bring to the table that others can't?
Well, I certainly think I could find more intelligent games than that no-good loser Chris Clemmer brings.
Yeah. All right, well, think about it, Chris. Thanks for the call. Didn't mean to push
I
you
didn't
further.
come up with a second thing after this.
Yeah, I could tell, Chris. Yeah, I could tell. Chris. It's okay.
Against all odds, they came up with one.
I'm not ruling him out. I'm not ruling anybody out.
Yeah.
All right. They load up, Dave?
Yep. Armed gunman arrested after trying to kill U.S. Supreme Court Justice
Brett Kavanaugh. I just saw that. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, that's good. More fun with guns.
Unbelievable. Hello.
Kirk, I watched the behind the scenes of The Dozen. How much does Rico hate Pat?
Oh, no, I don't think that. I actually don't think that's true.
Is there turmoil?
No, I don't.
Minahan camp?
I can't speak to that. I mean, I didn't get that sense. Why do you say that? I didn't watch it, but.
He just, when Pat stood next to him, it looked like he had this look of disgust on his face.
No.
I hope there's no pool cues around the office. If you know what I mean.
Ridiculous. Certainly not. No. I think Rico's a pack. I don't know. I mean, Pat's got a busy offseason as the general manager and owner of the team. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve.
It was my understanding that Pat brought Rico in when he asked you to be part of the team. I thought he said you, me, Rico. What do you say?
No, it was you. It was Trista Crick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
How could I forget? How could I be so foolish?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
Then maybe, who knows? Maybe there is bad blood.
Could be. No, I think they get along fine. No, we're text threads. They get along very well.
Okay,
very
good,
well.
good,
Very
good,
well.
good.
No, Rico Bosco's a good man.
I like
So is Pat.
Did Pat invite you to the gay pride parade or anything
did
like
not.
that? I thought
He
you
didn't.
were like pretty influential in that community, but
You had flags one year on the.
Oh, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, I'm all for it. Anytime those guys, I'd like to hang out with Pat and Joey for a weekend.
I just didn't think we have to ask or call attention to it. I thought it would have happened,
So
but
it's fine. Pat's become a big star. You see, he's on Portnoy Show. He's on Erica's show. He's taken off. I'm happy for him. You can fly away, but I don't. He's got a team to worry about. I don't know what he's gonna do in the
That's
off
right.
season. We'll see. Hello.
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 Kirky, I got a golf question for you.
Who am I speaking to out of curiosity?
This is just a big golf fan.
Oh, okay. Great.
I got 175 yards, par 3. Oh, what are you going to use, Kirky? What are you going to use? It's downhill.
How's the wind, though?
Oh, it's windy, baby. It's windy.
Into your face or kind of your back?
I like it right in my face.
You like
but
the
if you
wind
want it
in-
from the back, you can have it any way you want it.
The wind, Mike? I can have the wind any way I want?
Tell me what you're using. Tell me what you're using. How you going to get it there? How you gonna get it?
What's the wind? Is it the wind in the face or at the back? I need to know.
Sounds like you're pretty close.
Well, downhill.
It's swirling. It's swirling. It's swirling.
Yeah, is it kind of breeze going against your skin right now?
Oh, it's getting me right in the skin, baby.
Yeah. Let me think about it.
175 yards, Kirk. What are you using?
You know what I'd use?
I don't know.
I'd use it.
What are you going to use?
I'd use a 7-iron downhill. A nice hard 7.
Oh, you got a nice 7?
Yeah, solid 7. Can you handle a solid 7?
Are you going to hit the green, baby?
I'll land it. I'll land it right where I want to.
Oh, you're going to get in the hole.
Thank you for the call.
I've heard 7 could be too much.
This is happening on a
That's
golf
what I
course? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yes.
The other people in that group must be very confused. 2 old guys, retired guys.
Saying it was a foursome if she was having.
I think. I don't know. All right, load up.
Load up.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Kirk, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. I have a quick bone to pick with Justin.
Justin
Is he available?
Trudell. As Dave said to me yesterday, we're a little worried that Justin's getting a little too big for the old Butcherinos.
Uh-oh.
The call name,
That
direct
is
quote.
perfect.
You said that, Dave?
Butcherinos
You
is a
said
word.
Butcherinos?
Yes,
he did.
it's one of my words.
Yes.
I could tell because you said butcherinos there. Which
Don't let great minds, Mike. We try to overlook this stuff, Mike. We're just trying to get through the show.
Yeah, Mike, can you give me a second? Can we just be
Please,
quiet
I'm
for
sorry.
30 seconds? I love you.
Patreon.com/buy Mike, please. Please. Yeah, the $1 is running out.
Yes, You're running out of time.
BlindMike.net.
That's right.
I'm sorry. BlindMike.net as well.
You can find them all there.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak to Justin.
Anyway, so, Justin, I just, I love that you're back. I'm glad you're back. I didn't really have much use for Clemmer. That's great, whatever. However, I'm listening to you in the show the past couple weeks, and you're talking about, like, for example, Rick came up, and you're like, yeah, Rick fucked up the electricity. But if I remember correctly, you never called or followed up, and then Mr. Electricity fixed that. So I just want to make sure you're not trying to rewrite history now.
No, I'm not trying to rewrite history.
I mean, for instance, we all know Justin's not going to show up at this mini golf thing. Like 2 days before, he'll mess it. Like, this is all. Like, no one thinks he's going to come through. Like I don't mean to be rude, but we have very low expectations.
Of course,
as low as it gets. The day of the Wilbur is going to be like. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. The day of the Wilbur, I couldn't make it over there, that kind of thing. It's like, all right, well, good luck with everything.
Can I just press Justin? Justin, did you not say that Rick screwed over the electricity in Madawaska?
Well, I was contacting a town member. He said everything was all set. Electricity will be all good. Rick cries. Says,
right, but it was.
Can you believe, Mike, I brought this guy back after the $29,000 thing? Is that unbelievable?
Well, as I said at the time, his personality, maybe don't give him another event to run like that, but he adds to the show.
I think he's in charge of catering. And
that's what I mean. Yeah,
that
makes sense.
Yes.
That's probably a good idea. Kirk, I will offer my services to be in charge of catering if you'd like. However, just wanted to call in. Justin, I do love you. I just don't want you to get too big for your bridges over there.
Don't worry. I'm going to ruin him at some point. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, boy.
Don't you worry about that. Say that. Well, we know what's going to happen. All right. Are you loaded up, Dave?
I would like to see him suck his own dick at the Wilbur, though.
Absolutely.
That'd be
of course. Yeah. Of course. That's going to happen.
Good.
I think. You could do that, right, Justin?
Will the Wilbur allow it? Because there may be rules on...
How would they know?
You know what?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Either I'll do it or I'll kill myself.
Okay, good enough.
He's putting a lot on the line here today.
You're going to let Mike suck your dick at the Wilbur?
Yeah, Mike can suck my dick.
Okay, Mike, are you in?
It's a win-win.
How many subscribers do we need to buy my project for staff? Because I'll pay for it myself, I think, if that's the case.
If we get 1,000 at the $500 tier, I'm in.
There you go. There you go.
That will probably be gone too, by the way. If you want to subscribe to the $500.
Oh, get moving.
That might be gone as well.
Crazy move. All right, hello. They load up, Dave?
Load up.
All right, good morning. It's your last chance to talk to Mike Geary this week. I mean, come on.
That's right.
Well, on this show anyway. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Just a couple of quick things. First, of course, Mike, what'd you have for dinner, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
What did I have? Oh, orange chicken.
Really?
Yeah. Again from Trader Joe's. For Trader Joe's is some good frozen stuff.
I feel like that would make my tumbly go grumbly, I think. I would think I'd be Poopy City if I had
No,
that.
not bad.
No? Okay.
It didn't have that effect on me anyways.
Go ahead. Anything else, Colin?
Orange chicken it's orange chicken. Similar to General Tso's.
Who was part of the Blind Mike team on the it's Craig and who?
Matt from Rhode Island.
Matt from okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was trying to figure out because okay.
Why is that?
No, it's fine. Back to work.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the other thing was just for that drip, Sheldon.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you come up for air from smoking a cigarette or sucking off one of your cows to call the show, why don't you just leave the dinner questions up to me, buddy?
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
There's a rivalry.
It's reasonable. Yeah. Reasonable. That's the other thing. Are they load up, Dave?
Load up.
All right, hold on for 1 minute. The other thing that like Jerry and the rest of the right are super into right now is they're obsessed with these. can you use the term drag queen? Is that still a term?
Oh, right. Yeah.
If they're performing at like libraries and schools, they are really worked up about this. Like,
I've seen drag a lot lately.
That's okay.
And drag is being thrown out there.
Yeah, they seem very obsessed with it. Like, I don't know what, I mean, do I think it'd be weird if they showed up at like, my kid was in first grade at the school? Probably. But like, I don't think they're worried. What are they worried is going to happen?
Well, they're worked up, like with the books, like the Pizza Hut thing that they were worked up about. My point was, I also think it's weird to promote any sexuality to kids, but like, that's up to their parents to deal with.
I think so.
You know?
Yeah. It's weird. It is strange. I will say that. But
My truth is that I'm a gay American.
Yeah, that's different. But yeah, they seem, I understand it's unusual. And I think as a parent, I'd be a little put off by it, but it's like, it's full obsession. I don't know. Anyway. All right, go ahead, dude.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Deshaun Watson.
Oh, wow.
Talk about you today, Buster.
Become a big event here. Hello, Deshaun.
I had a simple question for Dave Cullinane.
I did it. Yes.
What is that?
What?
I was just wondering about the massage parlor's name that you and the boys attended to.
I don't remember the name, unfortunately. A lot of people sent me what the name may have been, but I don't remember the name. I was pretty drunk.
There's no way you could furnish me the name.
I couldn't. I honestly do not remember the name.
Oh, well,
yeah,
try.
Sorry.
Call back anytime, Deshaun.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We should have asked him if he did it.
What's that?
If he's guilty.
No, I wouldn't.
Missed out.
No, I wouldn't make him do that. Maybe I'll write a book about it if I did it. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I don't know if you've checked out like the LIV Golf Tour at all.
All right. Yes.
The reason I'm asking, did you see they have like team names?
Yeah.
Jerry's gonna be pissed. One of the team names is Ironhead.
Ironhead. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. That has to be a nod to the Jerry Callahan show.
I would think, yeah.
Or to Craig, anyways.
Maybe they'll
individual.
print up shirts.
Yeah, Jerry would do a Saudi Arabia thing for sure. For money, Jerry would do that.
Be great.
Yeah.
He's got to be pissed. Kevin Na is the team captain though.
Well, that's true.
Not American.
It's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. All right, thanks for the call.
Bye.
See you later.
I'm a Fireballs guy.
Is that Sergio's team?
Yeah.
Why did they just pick like fucking
So stupid. The names are so dumb.
fourth grade Little League
So
names?
dumb.
The
4
Fireballs.
Aces is Dustin Johnson's team. It's so dumb. Hello.
Hello, Monsieur Minahan.
Yes, hello.
This is Alain Delon. How are you?
It's who?
Alain Delon, the French actor.
The actor? Wow. I didn't.
I wanted to speak to you.
How are you doing?
I wanted to speak to you about Monsieur Clement, if that is possible.
I figured you would call about that. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I feel that the COVID not only killed the eater near me, but it also killed Monsieur Clement, the one we all knew and loved.
Mm-hmm.
But since the end of eater near me, he does not have the same passion for the cinema. The passion has died. Now he cares about New York, big cats, baseball game.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy for me, Monsieur Clement.
It's sad. It is.
Tragedy.
It is. It is sad. Yeah.
He must, I believe, Monsieur Minahan, he must return to the cinema. For that is where we will find himself. And go back to the real Chris Clement. And not the one that wants to go to Barstool in New York and do all these crazy shows. I do not like that one.
No, I understand that. I understand. Thanks for the call, monsieur. Thank you. Thank you. Très bien. Très bien. I don't, like, when Chris goes there now, they're going to be like, oh, that's the guy from the Kirk Minahan show. No, not really. He's not on there anymore.
Was there something to do with diapers that I heard earlier?
I haven't watched this episode yet. I know yesterday on the act they were saying that people are competing.
So is Chris now just admitting he's doing
have to wear diapers. So anyone competing, good luck to them.
Yeah. Oh no, he's not. Anyone competing?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
He's going to do that?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Was that what was he talking about himself?
I don't think they're going that route, are they? That's kind of corny. I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean,
I guess to show their dedication to the company or something.
I know nothing about this, like other than what we know. Like I don't know what the show is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, is it?
I think they're probably changing it a little bit because they have to incorporate it into the yak. So I would just assume it's 10 or 11 people who are just performing on the yak. Just whoever.
Oh, so like Portnoy's not a judge on this.
No, I don't believe so. Right.
So it's not who's best for Barstool, or is it like a competition for? Like, how did you have no idea?
I assumed it would be like a talent show.
This is next in 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Hello.
All aboard.
How are you doing, Mr.
John
Stewart?
Stewart.
Maybe.
Excellent. How's everybody going?
Oh, good. Good, thank you. How are you? Hey, John, I'd like to officially offer you a Thursday spot, one of the Thursdays. Would you accept?
Big news. If it's Thursday night or Friday, I can do it. Thursday's a very busy day at week.
Well, we could do a Thursday night for you, right, Dave?
Yeah, sure.
Or even a Wednesday night, whatever works for your calendar.
Okay, so you're confirming you'll do it.
Yeah.
Dave, tweet out we've booked John Stewart.
That's very exciting.
Thank you. And by the way, I would definitely rather have this John Stewart than that bore who does these hideous podcasts now. Jesus.
Here's some hot political takes.
Oh, God. What's up, John?
Went to Paul McCartney last night.
Oh, how was it?
It's like the most expensive tribute band in the world.
Well, also, Fenway's a terrible place to see a show, I think. I don't know. It never worked for me.
Paul McCartney or Dave Portnoy? Who's more famous?
It's a tough call. It's a tough call.
We had great seats, so like the in and out was like very easy. So that was a nice part.
Oh, who'd you go with?
I'm working with a candidate running for Senate in Massachusetts, and he invited me.
Say Jeff Deal.
And then also his aunt. The three of us went.
Jeff Deal?
No, a different one.
Okay. So you guys went, and was it? Does he just blow through these songs now? Like how? I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard.
Well, he
that.
tries to change the arrangements up a little bit. He'll bring out a mandolin for one song, a ukulele. He'll play a grand piano. He'll play a stand-up piano.
What was the best?
Tries to mix it up.
What was the highlight of the show?
Oh, Live and Let Die, but the fix is in. You know, they just redo it like Guns N' Roses with fireworks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I find that kind of interesting. All right. Yeah. I mean, is he? So he's at Fenway last time. I'm just looking at the set list here.
It occurred to me that his Beatles songs,
he's got a few hits,
and also his Wings songs, they're kind of like fragments of good ideas pasted together. I'm not sure they really stand together.
I think Paul McCartney is the most
cohesively.
overrated artist in the 20th century.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do.
It's outrageous.
I do.
Tweet that out.
Don't tell me. Don't you fucking tell me what to do.
Is
I
John's
have
Twitter
a
handle what I think it
question for Mr. Cullinane.
is? Is it key point something? Is that him?
Ask him. I don't know.
John, what's your Twitter handle?
Yeah, key points on slides, something like
good.
that.
Yeah,
What's the problem
got
with
it.
that?
Okay, got it.
You have a question for Dave? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So how often does Dave put in his reimbursements for all his expenses?
How often? I think I've only done it for really Magnolia.
And are you still paying for the phone lines yourself?
Yes.
I mean, that's on you. That's just idiotic.
Yeah, well,
Idiotic.
I'll do it at some. I think I can do it whatever.
Can you confirm there's still 8 lines?
There's 8 lines.
But the euphemism we use is 5 full because we're crazy that way.
Well, change it.
Jesus, Sean. Wow, I like you. You're bringing this attitude to the studio. I like this.
Anything else?
I like this.
Yeah, save the good stuff, John.
I'm all set with Cullinane. Is anybody going to watch the Celtics or the hearing tomorrow about the January 6th?
I'm not watching the January 6th thing. I don't care. I will give a cursory thing over the Celtics tonight, but I equally don't care, to be honest.
You guys want to go out?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll go watch
Get
the
wrecked?
game. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll go to the bar and watch it. I think maybe the 4 of us will watch the game tonight in the studio and react to it while it's going on.
Ooh, that's fun.
Like, so he makes a
Read and
3.
react.
If there's a 3, I'll be like, yeah, come on!
Yeah. I'll root against the Celtics.
Fuck you,
I'll go,
Green. Fuck you. Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, probably. Are you watching?
Are you super familiar with the team at this point, or just like you pop in from time to time?
If you ask me to name the starting 5 for this team, I could not do it.
Yeah, but it changes all the time, so that's
I don't
not
even
your
know
fault.
that. I couldn't tell you. I know Jason Tatum. I know Jaylen Brown. Al Horford. Pritchard.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart.
Wow.
There's
a lot of these guys are in and out these days.
2 Williams, right?
You know their first names?
Grant and Robert.
2 guys named Williams, I think.
Grant and Robert, and that's about it, I think. I mean, I'm sure if you gave me names, I would know them, I think. But I don't know. It's just not for me. I have been aged out of it. It's or my mind is aged out of it. It's just not for me. I mean, it's great. Everyone likes it. Like, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, but I hope they win.
So one last thing. Have you ever heard the term bi-curious?
I have. Yep. Go ahead.
I kind of think Jerry is drag king queen.
Yeah, we just
curious.
talked about this. He's very, John, funny you said that. He's very, 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 very into these stories.
Right, but I'm not sure he's totally against them. I mean, I know he went to see some at the State House, and he was fascinated.
Oh, is that true? It's fascinating?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Jerry.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you, buddy. Hang in there. We'll see you in a few weeks, maybe.
It's exciting.
I think he likes you, Dave.
That'll be like a month.
I think he's more of a
who
rabble
never?
rouser than you would think.
Oh, John's a Dave guy. Yeah, John's definitely.
He used to give. Was it you or Steve shit?
He's given me some guff in the past, but I think he just likes starting shit. Yeah, you know.
It's very weird to see him in studio. I think.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
Sure.
Good fan, good guy.
Yeah,
definitely.
Great guy. Went to Magnolia.
They loaded up.
Yep.
All right, 5-4. It's wacky.
Hey guys, it's Clemmer. My best friend just picked me up. We're on the way to Boston. We're going to the Celtics
Right,
tonight.
tonight's a game.
It's a little early.
I forgot. Well, is it though? I forgot tonight's the game, Chris. Yeah.
Kirk, I'm going to the Celtics tonight.
It's exciting, Chris. I'm very happy for you.
I just had a couple ciders and pregame, we're going down. My best friend just picked me up.
We know you told us that. Yeah, it's 11:30. The game is in what, 9 hours?
Yeah, well, we're going to pregame.
Okay.
Dan wanted to pick me up early.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks, Chris. What was that?
Friend's name is Dan.
Oh, is that right?
Seems awfully
Oh.
coincidental.
Gee, Dan. Okay, yeah. Well, does Dan know his way around the city? I wouldn't think so.
I got him.
Stewart drives a bitch.
Head over to Hurricane O'Reilly's.
Fucking construction in Somerville, just like always. Jesus Christ. I'll just take the fucking green line and who cares?
Big Dig must have been a big deal when Dan was a kid.
Oh, my
Driving
God. I mean, how would he know, though?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
time-wise.
Oh, yeah. I would think so, yeah. One would guess. Hello.
Hey guys, I don't know if you heard the news, but this just broke on Twitter a few minutes ago, and I think it's since been taken down.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Portnoy said he was going to release a statement later. Frank the Tank has passed away.
Oh, is that
He's no
right?
longer with us.
Jeez.
Well, you called it. Unfortunately.
Very sorry to hear that.
I want to edit that out. It'll look cruel at this point.
I mean, I stand by you. I used to have a good long life, I say.
I'm an intern at Barstool, and I was shooting a promotional video for the new subscription service, Barstool Plus.
Seems like it's awful. It's awful.
I already had one.
I mean, as an intern, I don't think you should be telling us this information hasn't been out there yet.
Well, it was Frank the Tank having anal sex with Casey Smith.
Oh,
And,
I can't. I mean, I would say if that's true, why you wouldn't release that? That seems like a tremendous amount of views.
Well, it killed him, I guess, is the issue.
Oh, I don't know. I feel I'm going to say that didn't happen.
I don't think so either. It sounds
These are both good people. I don't think that happened.
Well, you can be good people and engage.
Well, that feels like they wouldn't be doing that on camera. I don't think if they have a relationship off camera, that's fantastic. I don't think that's what's going on. I've not been told that.
You got to do things for these subscription services. You got to get pretty crazy.
That's true too. Yeah, you gotta be. That's a good point. They should
Think
try
outside
something
the
like that
box.
last time. That's
Literally.
true. That's exactly. Hello. Calls are particularly bizarre today. Hello.
617. Bye-bye.
Is that here?
Yeah. Go see what's going on.
Do we have to evacuate?
See what's going on, Justin? We'll keep going.
We'll take the calls.
We'll keep taking. Who cares? Don't bother me.
There's construction going on over there.
I had a buddy.
Doesn't sound like construction to me. It sounds like a fire alarm.
Yeah, I know, but it could set off the fire.
Oh yeah. Justin, get to work on that. There's a fire jumper. Just take care of it.
Put it out.
It'd be great if we hear.
This guy said he's risked his life for me. Let's go. Keep going. Won't bother me.
Kirk, it's your 34th president, the general.
Hello, Mr. Eisenhower. We've got some issues in studio, sir. How are you?
Kirk, what the fuck is going on over there, son?
General, there's a bit of a fire issue, we think, in the studio right now.
Well, Kirk, save yourself first.
Go ahead, sir. I'm listening. I can power through it, sir. I know you can. You've been in war.
I've seen much worse than this, Kirk. Just save yourself. That's all I ask, son.
Okay.
Kirk, I got big news for you, son.
Go ahead.
Your 34th president is about to become your 48th president.
Wow, you hear that, Mike?
Wow, running again.
Can you hear that, Mike, or no?
What's he for? Picked the wrong day to call this news. That's all right.
All right, General. We'll talk to you
Let us
later.
know next time.
We'll talk to you later. I don't even take calls right now. We'll take one more, Dave. See if somebody can power through this. Justin, what's your update?
The tenant.
The fire alarm going on.
Someone accidentally pulled it downstairs. Everything's fine.
Well, how is it going to get fixed?
The fire department has to come.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
No, keep going.
Be a good interview. You have to come in here, right?
Who does?
They have to. Oh no, they can shut.
They don't have to come in here.
Like it's in this studio only, Dave. I don't think.
I don't know. We've been burning up the airwaves this
That's a
morning.
good point. All right, hello.
Hey guys, I have some pretty disturbing news.
Go ahead.
I set your building on fire.
Toronto is back in New Hampshire. Barbara's missing.
Okay, thanks for the call. I can't.
Oh, I guess we'll never find
It's hard
out.
to focus. I'm gonna power through it. I kind of like the idea of just doing like another hour. Fuck it.
I have a buddy.
Will the advertisers ever? I can't do the reads during this.
No,
can
I wouldn't think so, right?
Miltons loves it though. Miltons doesn't care.
Yeah,
we love
Miltons
Miltons. Miltons does.
There's a fire sale.
Oh my.
I just like the idea of that beep after that joke. We'll go to Milton's. I say go to Milton's right now and get all your what?
Continue.
Look, if Milton's the best store ever, just start beeping right now.
Oh,
I mean, what else do you have to say? See if I can do it in between beeps. Great clothes. Time Bahama, colon. Buy one, get one free suit deal going right now. South Shore Plaza Braintree. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. And now at the Burlington Mall. What did you just say? That's what I thought you said. You go to Miltons.com right now for all your great clothing deals. Thank you to Miltons. What's the deal? Are we going next week or not, Dave?
We'll be there June 15th. That's
a
next
week,
Wednesday.
It's a week from today.
Yep.
Thank you, Miltons. Now, anyway, out of curiosity, what happens if this is never fixed?
This is how
we do a show? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's actually a perfect way to
This
do it.
is your Thursday guest.
I'm concerned I'm the only one hearing this because I've heard things before. Are you guys just being nice to me? Okay, it's not just
What
me.
noise?
What if we close the doors? Will it be a little better?
No, it's in the no.
No, just a little better. Just a tiny
Do you
bit
think the
better.
idea, Dave, is that when you close doors during a fire,
Well,
that the fire alarm sound will get quieter?
Is
My
there an
father
alarm in
burned
there?
alive. He had his door shut.
Couldn't hear a thing. We've done a special thing in this studio, in this building. We've made the fire alarms quieter, so if you want a little privacy during the fire, just close the door.
Those damn noise-canceling doors
Foiled again.
destroyed my family.
Did you watch Obi-Wan today, Justin?
I have not yet. I've heard not great things though.
I heard it's the worst one yet.
Yeah, which says something.
You think it's that bad, huh?
It's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I know you're a Hayden Christensen guy, but
I am.
But he's not even really in it.
No,
Not
I mean,
really.
he's
Is he
not.
wearing the suit?
Yes. That's
Why?
Because it's supposed to be.
I know, but it's stupid. Why don't you have like a 7-foot guy do it? How tall was that guy? David Prowse, is that his name?
Yeah, he was tall.
He was like 6'10",
He's
right?
6'8", I think.
Then why? I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot I don't get, Mike.
That's the next time you check into McLean. I'd like this audio.
How
to be
loud will this be during the podcast?
faxed over.
Hold on. Nobody say anything.
Oh, here they come.
Pretty loud.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Watertown's bravest.
We should have done the whole show like this. In a perfect world, we would have.
Just a reminder that
Yeah.
I did choose the fireman outfit for the calendar. Just a reminder. Just
Oh, that's true. We haven't done the calendar yet.
Yes.
What else going on? So you get patreon.com/blindmike.
Yes.
You get the great deals right there. I mean, the best. It's what's going. So this week on the Relaffables is what?
We're sounding the fun alarm, and we're having Jamie. It's the canceling of Jamie Kilstein is
Right.
out Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the Patreon episode is Eddie Murphy Delirious.
Delirious, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Murphy has been talking about teasing stand-up for like 20 years. Like
We
every
talk
2
about
years.
that.
It just happened again. Remember?
Yeah.
Like it was a Netflix deal, right?
Here's one interesting thing I did find though.
Yeah.
Is you mentioned. Remember we talked about Eddie Murphy coming back and he was hosting SNL, and you're like, I bet he apologizes for
For his past.
Yeah. He put out he did that, eventually, so you were right. But he also put out a thing in like 96 where he apologized for it.
Oh, really?
Which I did find interesting.
Huh. That's what always
Because he was probably less forced. Although then I pointed out that he was doing like Dr. Doolittle or something.
Because what was the movie where he was promoting like a couple of years ago where they thought he was going to get nominated for an Oscar again?
Dolomite.
Oh, that's right, which I didn't like really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all right. But I mean, I bet you he has nothing right now. If he had to go and do a show, I bet you he has no material.
I wouldn't think so.
I bet you he hasn't worked on it at all. I think, do you think he's scared or he just doesn't want to do it? Or it?
I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing is that it's tough for one of the reasons he left stand-up is like it's tough for him to know
once
if
you
they're
get
just laughing because it's Eddie Murphy.
That's the thing. Once you get away from it too, like you can't go back to it, I think.
Right.
Who knows? I don't know.
Somebody want to hear this type of discussion.
Somebody says stop the show and play the Alan Shipnick interview.
Who said that?
Somebody tweeted that. I tweeted out that we have a fire alarm going on.
I can't even hear it. I think we barely hear it.
How bad was this Alan Shipnick interview?
I thought it was good.
I'd rather do this.
I thought it was good.
It stopped.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn it.
We're back, baby.
That's too bad.
It's starting to give me a headache.
I was hoping to have like forever, but
I know.
I don't know. Freedom Grooming. With the Flex Series kit, you'll get the smoothest shave of your life. Flexible blades contour the shape of your head for a baby smooth shave every time. I want to do this. The Flex Series is waterproof, so you can shave in the shower, as Mike does when he listens to Rome.
Certainly.
What podcast you listen to in the shower today?
Well, my general answer, if there's no podcast I need to listen to for the show, I'll usually listen to my guy, The Modern Investor, on YouTube.
Oh, God.
He's an autistic guy that talks about Bitcoin. I enjoy him.
Jesus. Let me hear this guy, Dave.
He's an interesting character. He's got a lot of catchphrases. And
we'll do after this read here. Freedom has a refill plan, the close shave plan. You'll never run out of fresh, sharp blades delivered to your door every 6 weeks with free shipping. All active close shave plan members are upgraded to a lifetime warranty. It's completely customizable. Adjust, skip, or cancel your plan anytime. Freedom is offering my listeners, Kirk Minahan listeners, 20% off when you go to freedomgrooming.com/Kirk. That's freedomgrooming.com/Kirk. We thank Freedom Grooming for joining us this week, as well as BetterHelp, Omaha Steaks, of course, the great people of Miltons. Who am I forgetting this week that we have here? Am I forgetting somebody? I think I am. Tommy John, of course.
John.
Yep, Tommy John and BetterHelp. I said BetterHelp, right? If I didn't, BetterHelp as well. But yeah, again, freedomgrooming.com/Kirk, freedomgrooming.com. That's freedomgrooming.com/Kirk. Let me hear this guy.
The Modern Investor?
That's right.
Hope you're all doing well.
This is how he starts
And that
every
you're
show.
all having a great
day.
day. If you could leave a like, if you could leave a comment, or if you are new here and decide to subscribe, all of those things would be great as they do help out the
Creepier than
channel.
my ASMR thing I listen to. I'm all set.
He's an interesting character.
We got the phone line still, by the way.
What, they're loaded still?
Yeah, why wouldn't they be?
Oh, I don't know. All right, we'll take one or two more.
What are you, a chump? You scared? You think he's going to hang up because there's a fight?
That's a good point.
What's up?
J-Rock! Whoa! Kirky, I got some news for you.
Go ahead.
You might not think it's true.
Well, find out.
All right. Dave Cullinade straight.
How,
Straight as an arrow.
How do we know this?
How do you know?
He might. Oh, I know. And you know, too, Mike. You might not remember it. You might have been pretty blacked out.
Okay.
But he might drink light beers, and he might drink pink lemonade, but he fucked the shit out of a Nantucket mom in a porta potty after the tennis game. And
Wow.
guess what, Dave? I got good
That's
news
right, I
for you.
forgot.
Go for it.
You missing anything?
What's he
Your
missing?
backpack and passport were found.
Wow.
You're safe and sound.
Thank
And
you for
Dave,
grabbing that.
Anytime for
Do you remember
a
this,
brother.
Dave, or no?
And you know the
It
rules.
sounds vaguely familiar.
Okay,
sure.
go ahead.
You know the rules. It's not cheating if you're not in the zip code, not in the area code. Use a condom or a porta potty, so you're
Wow,
fine.
there's a lot of rules there.
That's awfully specific.
I mean, come on, we all play by the rules here. And good news is, come on by tonight because I was hanging outside a liquor store waiting for someone to ask me to buy them beer. And someone did.
Sure.
Little Madison invited up to a party.
It's great
and
news.
We're drinking a fucking keg, guys.
That's
It's
wonderful
gonna
to
be
hear.
nuts.
Was J-Rock at this
it?
event or no?
J-Rock kept on talking about how he was hanging out with some blind owls and shit. He was so fucked up off shrooms. But guess what? He actually was hanging out with a guy on the internet that's name is Blind Owls. So he was telling the truth. Yeah, it was a good night overall.
They don't all
I
land,
think.
do they? Well, thanks for the call. Well, it was my fault.
I had one more from me.
My fault. I shouldn't have probed anything.
I like the idea of someone that doesn't just buy kids alcohol, but
Waiting.
hangs out, waiting, hoping someone asks him.
I remember in high school, the girl. I mean, it's probably isn't uncommon, but like the girls would like dress up, put on makeup,
Right.
and go like the liquor store, and sometimes you get the right person to just give it to them.
We had a homeless guy buy us
Oh, really?
booze
Yeah,
once,
yeah.
and he came back and was very upset that we didn't give him the right amount of money or something because we said we'd give him extra.
Right.
And he didn't take kindly to the fact that we shorted him, so we
Oh.
shuffled through our fucking pockets.
I was
as
going
fast
to make
as
a
we
deal with a guy. I mean,
Yeah.
so you should be upset.
I know. He had every right.
Hello.
Kirk,
Yes.
Chief O'Malley, Watertown Fire Department. Everyone all right in there?
Wow, this is quick, Chief.
Thank God.
Well, the alarm. I'm sure you can hear, sir. The alarm is now gone. Thank you very much for. I think it was fairly prompt. I would say I don't mean to be critical here, Chief, but if it was an actual fire, it would have. We would have all been dead. Would you say, Mike? They didn't come quickly
Kirk,
enough.
It was a
we
little
got a report of a fellow named J Rock overcooked a hamburger and a hot dog.
Is it true?
At the turn. So do you have anyone by that description in there?
Oh, we sure. Well, give me a physical description, Chief O'Malley. Maybe I can see if there's a match here.
About 6'2",
Mm-hmm.
325 pounds of pure beef.
Yep, he's here. Yep, I see
Light,
him.
sandy hair.
Yep.
Hangs out with young college age, high school age girls.
What kind of
on
witness
the
would
regular?
have known
Wow,
that?
we have a match. I think we have a match, Chief. Yes. Yeah.
I would kill to be
All right.
25.
Tell him if before he wants to cook again, he needs to get a permit at City Hall.
Will do, Chief.
And
Thank you.
everything should be good.
Thank you,
okay?
sir. How tall are you, by the way, Justin?
I'm 6'3".
How much do you weigh right now?
Well, I've lost 10 pounds since the start of June.
That's great. Okay. What'd you start at?
More than 325.
More than 400?
No.
Okay. That's good. What's the goal weight? Can you tell us that at least?
I'd love to get to 300 by the end of September.
How about by September?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have a goal date for the Wilbur? A weight goal for the Wilbur, I should say.
No.
Okay. Well, that's an idea.
Eating vegetables, baby.
Bags of vegetables.
Bags of vegetables.
And chicken wings.
Once. I haven't ate any since.
Good. Okay.
Haven't eaten anything since.
I had
Haven't ate anything since.
a bag of peas last night.
That's what you have for dinner?
Yep.
It's stupid. It's just gonna eat. It's just
Okay,
don't do
well,
that.
Okay. Well,
Eat meat.
I've ate plenty of meat in my life. It's time for that to take a back seat.
I lost a bunch of weight. I lots of sirloin and chicken and lean beef.
You run 5 miles a day.
Okay, well he can do that.
I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, he can still. I'm saying he can do it. I believe in him. I believe in you, Justin.
Peas, baby.
I don't think that's gonna
Green
work.
beans tonight.
Nope, that's not gonna work. You're just gonna be hungry.
I like it. The peas diet.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
That's what as long as you count calories.
Hey, how we doing?
Thank you, Mike.
Just saying.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I lost
Fire!
Justin's cup. Hello. What's up?
Yeah, I only caught the end of her segment, but that was pretty cool that you guys got Alba to come in studio today.
I don't get it.
All right, well, have a good day.
Thank you.
I didn't get it.
Like the alarm? I don't understand.
Because she's so hot? Huh?
I mean, he was on the line for a while, so he's got to be talking about something in the last 15
How would
minutes.
come in studio?
No, who knows?
It's lost. Someone will get it more than us.
Maybe the person moaning on the. Oh, that was like on the golf course.
No,
yeah.
I'm thinking they meant like she's like a high, like the alarm. Like I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know. Who
yes.
knows?
Interesting.
I don't know. Hello.
Hi, Kirk. I'm looking for some advice right here. I have a 17-year-old daughter that just graduated high school, and we had a big party at the house, and all her friends were there.
Okay.
We turned in for the night, and I guess a bunch of 20-somethings crashed the party, and some guy named J-Rock was blowing coke off 17-year-old asses.
Well, I don't think. Hey, what's going on? I can't confirm that. I mean, I'm not saying I doubt you, but I don't have any proof of that.
I just don't know if I should call the authorities. I mean,
Well,
I
I'd
guess
say
he
as a
was
dad, I
blowing
would
lines of
consider
coke
doing that.
off.
You don't seem particularly concerned about your daughter here.
17 in Massachusetts. I don't think there's anything the authorities can do. You know?
Hey, there you go, Mike.
That's what he always tells me.
You know, I just don't know if we should contact the authorities. This kid was doing Jello shots off, girls' asses.
Okay, we get the point, caller. I think we understand that. We understand.
Yeah.
They're young, and he's fucking them.
I would call the authorities. Yeah, sure. I would call the authorities. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
Can I tell you?
Hey, Kirk. C. Thomas Howell here. How we doing?
Who's here? I'm sorry, Mike. Who'd you hear that?
Steve.
Who?
C. Thomas. C. Thomas
C.
Howell.
Thomas Howell.
Oh, C. Thomas Howell. We haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, hi, Thomas. How are you? C?
Yeah. I'm doing well. Thanks
Good.
for the advice on the gifts for my nieces. They were thrilled.
Oh, good.
So so I went with 500 each. The reason for
Wow.
my call
Or
today,
Dave did for his niece, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have an issue with Cullinane and a question for Blind Mike.
Sure, go ahead. Start with Dave.
So, Dave, there is no way that you didn't get a handy when you
Oh,
went
no,
to
she went to town. No, she went to
confessed.
town.
We covered the town.
Lathered it up. It wasn't my night.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, don't worry about it.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got to have some kind of lube there.
Yes,
And she was wearing gloves,
absolutely.
thank God. Yeah, yep.
Thank God.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean, you don't want
Good. I'm glad you
bare
came
hands.
clean on that, Dave. And then, Mike, I met a guy. He was kind of blind in rehab. He was like he could sort of read, so he has diabetes, and it induced like diabetic blindness. And I don't want to be a dick, but I want to write him. Like, how big should I make the letters? Like, should it be all
Write him in.
block,
You actually want to
capital
like write a letter? He doesn't use like email or anything.
Yeah. Write him a letter because I don't have his. He's still in rehab, so he can't get phone calls.
Does he have anyone in his life? Like, does he live with anyone?
So he probably has a roommate. Like I could see, like when we would read, he would sometimes host
I don't
meetings,
care. Okay,
and he
Dave,
would
who
have
cares?
his
Who
notes,
cares?
but they
Who
would be
cares?
like
Dave,
huge.
who cares? Jesus Christ. I'm not here to help blind people.
Certainly.
We do enough charity for them. How about this story? A woman was distraught after her dog disappeared. To make a long story short, her dog of 15 years was found by Hillary Swank, who has a history of rescuing dogs.
Really?
Like rescuing dogs, like
A history.
Like Clyde's a rescue
Like
dog?
she worked as a town dog catcher or something.
I don't understand. I want to read this story.
What a hero she is.
What's your issue with her?
I don't know. I don't like her as an actress.
I don't either, if I'm being honest with you, yeah.
How do you feel about her as a dog?
I'm trying to find out here.
Savior.
Guess she's doing good work.
Yeah.
Swank is no stranger to rescuing dogs. Every dog I've ever rescued and also shared my life with all the unique ways. So she's adopted, like rescued like that.
Oh.
Like Clyde's a rescue dog.
Okay.
Like she hasn't
What a-
rescued like dogs in peril and like returned them to their owners.
It's clickbait.
She was fucking Steve Sanders, right? Is that?
Carly, yeah. But it got intimate, yeah. But then she left the show.
Oh, I see.
She only lasted like half a season. She stunk on that show.
Hillary Swank was on 90210?
Yeah, then she won 2 Oscars after that. She literally got her ass out-acted by Ian Ziering like crazy. And then she won 2 Oscars. Can you book Ian Ziering?
He's like $450 on Cameo, by the way.
Okay,
So?
Yeah, but
rustle up some money.
It's a lock. It's easy. Yeah, that's an easy
do it.
You get one question.
Jesus,
90 seconds.
That'll be fine. All right, 1 or 2 more calls. I can't have this. I don't like the silence anymore. I missed the alarm. We might do a show with just the alarm.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, have you guys talked about Bill Burr's new special yet?
Oh,
I assume you did. No?
Awesome. It was great.
You enjoyed it?
It was really fun.
I loved the part where he talked about not only COVID,
Uh-huh.
but how it affected traffic. I thought that was very
Oh, did you do a bit on
funny,
that?
and
Oh, was that
I
funny, Mike, or no?
He was very good. Some of the comedians he had on this were not my favorite necessarily.
He was not good. What part did you like, Mike?
I thought him with Attell and Jeff Ross was very funny. The shit about fake legs I thought was funny.
Oh, God. Attell and Jeff Ross.
They're the
Jeez.
worst when
You
they
liked-
bump
you liked
mics.
when he
Attell was
came
not
out
very
and
good
just
on this,
said
though.
It was terrible. They just came out and said you're ugly, and they said no, you're ugly, and then they bumped mics and walked off. It was
What do you think
very
I wrote it,
awkward.
sir? Why are you angry at me?
You just said it was good.
No, I said I thought I enjoyed Bill Burr. I said I didn't like most
Let's
of
do
the
some of that one next
comics
week.
on
We'll play some of that next week, Dave, and see what the good part is.
Okay.
All right. Oh, God, Bill Burr.
Why do you hate him so much?
He's not funny.
He was on, like, I think when
It's a
you were
wild-
at
Why do you like him
Barstool-
so much?
It's a wild take that he's not funny.
I don't think he's funny.
Okay.
Like,
What do you want me to say?
Every time you've been at Barstool, Bill Burr was on a Barstool podcast, like the same day.
Yeah, and he was awful.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with it?
I wouldn't let him darken my toilet paper in my house. He's awful. He's one of the 5 worst people alive. 5 worst, top 5. Give me 5 worst people than him.
Alive?
Putin?
Yeah. Putin's funnier.
Putin's great.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Trump is much funnier than Bill Burr.
Well, he's funnier than I would say almost any comedian.
Might be the funniest person alive.
Yeah. That's not really fair.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. What is he? Does Bill Burr have a thing about Trump's hair or something?
He does not, to my knowledge. He's not in this special.
Is it orange or no? Did you do that?
No. Well, he is red hair.
Because Jeter's wicked old, right?
I'm sorry?
Jeter. He's wicked old, right? Jeter.
He's younger than Bill Burr.
Somebody said it was a terrible Jeter thing. How upset Mike gets, Justin.
I love it so much.
You see, he gets all tense.
I love it so much.
It's like, why do you hate him so much?
Like going after
your
his-
fucking son? Because I don't think he's funny.
I'm just saying, you guys make sport of a lot, but this is where I draw the line.
Jim Florentine is much funnier than Bill Burr. Much funnier.
Well, he wouldn't be insulted by that.
Fitzy's
They're
funnier than
friends.
Bill Burr. I like
Fitzy,
Fitzy
I don't
more.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
I don't know about that. I would like to hear that duck joke first, and then I can confirm or deny.
That's true. I get a feeling I know where that went. All right, hello.
All aboard.
Not today, pal.
No, we already talked to John.
I am so thrilled to hear that news, but I just had one request, if I could, Kirk.
Sure.
Next time the alarm goes off, could you have J-Rock dance to it?
We could do that maybe. I mean, J-Rock dances to his own, I think to his own, well, unless I tell him to do it, I guess. But I don't know if J-Rock's a dancer. Justin's a dancer. Would you say J-Rock dances, Mike?
It's tough to say. In modern times, I think even a man's man isn't afraid to cut loose.
I just picture everyone's kind of dancing at the high school party, just having a long neck, just having his beer, just watching the whole thing.
He's certainly not afraid of grinding up on a bitch.
I think he's scouting, he does some scouting. All right, anything else?
No, he's gone.
Okay, one more, Dave.
I think I mentioned on my podcast the other day, but Tim genuinely made me laugh. He called in last week.
Jesus Christ, Justin.
What happened?
Oh, but he just knocked his mic down. Idiot. Go ahead.
He had some take on me. It involved me and Jerry and Gabe
Where was
Kapler
this?
On this show. Yeah. And he just ended it with, it was kind of, I didn't quite understand it, but then he ended it with, it all really just comes back to the Vegas shooting.
It does. That's true. It does. Hello.
How do you talk to an angel? How do you hold her close to where you are? Hey, Kirk, it's Ray Pruitt. How you doing, man?
Well, I mean, Ray Pruitt didn't sing that song. Jamie Walters did. Ray Pruitt was a character Jamie Walters played on 90210, and that was, that was not a song that he sang. It was not Ray Pruitt's catalog.
Maybe he still has it stuck in his head.
Hold On was a Ray Pruitt song.
Potato, Kirk.
No,
Ray
it's not.
Pruitt, Jamie Walters.
No, it's not. But go ahead.
Fucking asshole. Anyhow, I got a movie trivia question or a 90210 trivia question. Which one do you want?
It's up to Dave.
Go with 90210.
All right.
Kirk, tell me the name of the shitbox car that Brandon Walsh drove in the premiere episode of 90210.
Mondale.
God damn it. Can I give you the movie one?
Sure. Just hope it's not as insulting as that.
Guess the film.
Go ahead.
Guess the film. 1991. Lou Gossett Jr., Sean Astin, Will Wheaton.
It's quite a cast.
Oh, what the hell is the name of that movie? Damn it. Oh, shit. It's I didn't see it. Oh, fuck. I remember it was a Toy Soldiers.
Oh, fuck. Too good. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. Lou Gossett Jr., Academy Award winner. Star of Roots.
Is that what he won for?
Roots is a TV show.
Oh, that was a TV. Right. What did he win for?
Officer and Gentleman.
Okay.
It's not a bad movie.
When they remade it, was it also a TV show?
Roots?
I can't remember, yeah.
Yeah, it was on like A&E or
Okay,
something.
all right.
I think the finale of Roots was watched by like 75 million people or something. It was crazy. It's not bad. I actually watched it during the pandemic. I'd never seen it.
I think we watched it in history class, if I'm
I
not
bet.
mistaken.
Yeah, we didn't. It's on HBO Max now, I think. I think that's where I saw it. I forget. Or Amazon. I don't know. Anyways. Anything else, Dave?
Nope. Don't believe so.
All right. So we're back tomorrow. Oh, we didn't say right. Yeah. Nobody knows, right?
Nobody knows.
No.
Yes, well, we'll see who it is. I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, how do you predict this is going to go?
It'll go fine, I think.
Justin?
Above average.
Above average?
Wow.
Really?
That's good.
What's average? It's like Mike an average show?
No, well, like above average for a Thursday.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, the bar has been set for that spectacularly low. But yeah. What do you think, Mike?
I think it'll go well. I think he seems like a wacky character at the very least, so you'll have some fun with him.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, think of that tomorrow. Being with these three guys, just unbelievable. It's incredible. It's incredible, isn't it? Oh, anyway, go to patreon.com/blindmike. Get moving on that right now.
Blindmike.net.
Blindmike.net, so you can get it there. Yeah, everything's available there.
Everything you can imagine.
Everything,
except the things I asked Craig to put on there. But other than that,
well, sure. Good enough. All right, we're back tomorrow. See you.